the people in the community and they're trying to show off what they got, having an opportunity to make some money playing this game only because there's a social following out there.
Again, you can't beat that. You're literally getting paid potentially to do something that you would have been doing anyways for free. Yeah. So why not get paid for it, right? Also, wanted to make sure to give a huge shout out. So when you are on the PLP website, you're probably going to find a link to Galaxy Hound. They're also another sponsor. You can go check out their website. It's galaxyhound.com. And you can get all the PLP merch.
There's actually PLP merch behind you if you want to.
Right here. Well, not only this. All right, peek this. It's amazing PLP jersey. It's more right. Behind me, I don't know if you can see, but there's coffee cups, there's water bottles, multiple different things that you can buy.
We also have dog balls.
All over, and more importantly, there's dogs. Like, who here doesn't have a dog, right? Get your dog a PLP dog ball. They're gonna want
well
that.
Played.
It's PLP, it's galaxyhound.com. And then you're going to be looking up all of the PLP merch. And actually, if you used PLP Bella, one word, capital B, you can get 20% off right now. So actually, in between this downtime, hop on over to their website. Get yourself some merch. Let's get this rolling, right?
Yeah. Don't you want to look good and support a cause? I mean, peace, love, PUBG.
Just waiting for everyone to get in the room and then waiting on the hard start.
This actually goes a long way to helping them provide this level, to the community. It's not free by any stretch of the imagination. And I can attest, I have seen just in a limited time the amount of blood, sweat, and work that these guys have put on. Not only this entire time, but just behind the scenes, and to do everything they can to make this the perfect event for you guys. So make sure to show the love for sure.
Day 2 will have way less audio issues.
We have a great administrative team behind the scenes.
Yes.
Like, you might see us here up front in front of the camera, but behind the scenes, even behind this, is a hardworking man. Shout out to Crazy Kev. Make sure you guys are following him at The Real Crazy Kev on Twitch, the YouTubes, the Instagrams as well. Come join the Discord. All the links are there. So.
One last one as well, not able to join us today, but will be joining us in the future, is the one, the only Mr. X Flip Gaming. He was unfortunately tied up today. He's a busy man working with AMG and got some new stuff coming up. So he couldn't be with us today, but he will be here with us tomorrow and the next day. So make sure to follow all of his socials as well. MRX Flip across Twitter, and on YouTube it's MRX Flip Gaming.
And we are loading in. I know that the teams, again, they had that opportunity to get a little bit of I always said to them, like, it would be great if you could throw a little practice scrimmage for the finals so they can get a little bit of feel what the 18 teams can do and what they're capable of. Since we don't have that practice from them, they're forced to go out and play in scrimmages to get that. But right there, we had a little opportunity, and we're getting ready to load into this next match, first match. Actually.
Yes, we're going to be loading into the first match.
The official.
Welcome to the PLP. I'll just start over again. We'll just make it all. We'll just start over. It'll be no big deal. No, it does happen. I mean, I have personally been involved with events where we get halfway through it and they're like, "Yeah, we got to scrap this. This isn't going to work." And it just is what it is. It's the cost of doing business live. Yeah. You know what I mean? So no worries. Again, it was a good match. Just in case anybody didn't warm up, that's a thing. People just show up cold. Yeah.
We got about 3 minutes till hard start, so if you want to bring in Salty, you guys can do that.
All right. So we've got about 3 minutes until we got a hard start going. Salty, anything you want to add? What are you looking for on this next new first map?
Good communication between all of us. No,
What's
seriously,
that?
I don't know if you're keeping track here, but I had no view of the first game whatsoever. So, yeah, I was winging that one.
Hey, you did a great job.
I would have never known that. I did hear that and never would have been able to tell based on your casting. That just shows how amazing you are at this.
Yeah, I'll take that one. Thank you. But no, the matches, I mean, it's good. Everyone's up there. I feel bad.
Room is scheduled to start in 2 minutes. I'm going to give you a cue for you to turn it over to Salty. So it's going to stay on Couch Cam until I give that to you.
Cappy. Go ahead, Salty. Oh, I might have lost Salty.
The Wi-Fi just crashed.
Oh. had that happen too.
Your Wi-Fi just powered. It's looking like it's starting back up.
Hey, we're doing really good stuff.
Hey.
So it's a 5-minute delay, right?
Yeah.
So everything in the past 5 minutes, they'll never see. So you can do it all over again. Same jokes, everything.
Did they unplug? Kev, so I saw it power off. It looks like it's trying to restart. I don't know.
Winky right now or is it solid? Gotta love these live productions, right?
Oh yeah.
Law, bro.
It's wide, right?
It's what now?
Wide means it's up.
Okay, good. I see. I'm in.
Yeah, extra ones.
All right, go ahead and Dude, start with the intro video.
Yes, please.
Oh my.
Oh, it's already reconnected. You want me to go to intro?
Is it already? Are we live?
Oh. Hi. We're back again.
We're back again. It's so good to see you.
Yes. All right. So we were having a slight technical difficulty. Again, this happens. I have been, it's the same show that I was talking about earlier that we had to restart. Everything just crashed. It is what it is. We are working at max capacity bandwidth to bring you guys an amazing show. So apologize for the slight technical difficulties. Von Cheng, where are we time-wise on the start of this next map?
I think we actually start within a minute.
We're a minute out, so if you want to turn it over to Salty.
So, as far as this first game again, Erangel, I think we have 17 of the 18 teams in the lobby. They're ready to go, and we're just ready to see who's ready to take it. You know, again, apologies, my bad.
All right. No worries. You know what? It's team effort, man. Salty, we're going to hand it back over to you as we get ready to get this match started.
Calling out action. I was seeing stuff on screen. It was entertaining.
What are you doing?
What? I'm not even in a room. I don't even have codes. Or see the stream.
All right, just
match
kidding.
for us?
No one's dropping codes, dude. I don't know what's going on here. So
If you don't want to talk with him, Bella, you can just mute your mic and then you're good.
Okay. All right, so it looks like you're going to be casting this. I'm going to go ahead and mute myself and let you take it over.
Awesome. Again, these teams getting ready to load into Erangel. Again, this is everybody's map. They played this thing. I mean, I played this thing in my sleep. So it's nothing foreign. You can drop anywhere. And outside of like some of the new improvements that we've seen with Erangel 2.0, the rest of the map plays the same. So really what defines how these teams play, what happens, will be dependent on one, the flight path, and where the first zone declares itself. So we're getting ready to get in the plane. Flight path is going to be over Georgia Pool, all the way down to the military base on the southwest kind of path there, putting a lot of the northeast spots like Yasnaya Polinia, Mansion, Milta Power, even Severny, kind of bit out of the reach. If teams want to loot there, they're going to have to drop on some vehicles and make a rotation early on. And as the plane, we already see a few teams out early. They're ready to loot up. And some of the
teams that normally drop out this early. We see Night Raid, looks like Celestials, DN1 Gaming, Vixens going towards Severny. High Rollers Club also in that same direction. So we might see an early confrontation there. GG Bloodlust, of course, in South Georgia Pool, Ruthless toward Gatka Quarry area. Section 187 in a Gatka split. Godsend, Max split, all in, outgoing toward Farm. And we have our Bound for Glory and Death Angels, fake Step Bros, out over Military Base. So quite a big spread. The whole map looks like it's going to be used by these teams. And we do have, just for fun, Outcast in Watertown out toward Rozhok. We might get a little bit of confrontation there as these teams are going to be right on top of each other. Let's go ahead and take a look. I hear shots. Getting shot at light, getting... Bound for Glory and Fake Step Bros fairly close to each other. We might see some shots here in Military. Death Angels are going to make that rotation toward Novo. And again, up north, we have that Vixens and High Rollers Club. High Rollers driving around, trying to run over Care, but Care getting a knock on Reppin, but we have Kato there to pick that up. Care will probably get thirsted. I don't know if we'll get support. They are kind of split. All 4 members of Vixens are split apart. And we have High Rollers Club coming and converging on this 1 point. Care will get taken out. As far as that is, we're looking for, the zone does declare itself. It does stay toward the west coast. So anybody that did go far east away from the flight path is going to have to turn right back around and come back. So hopefully they get looted on for their effort. But a lot of these teams, again, already in zone. We should see a few teams push towards center after they get looted. Find some positioning because they're going to be this zone, especially with Gatka being in the center. It's a wide open field, so those buildings and those spots are really, really valuable. We don't see a team in Pachinki, so if teams do make a rotation in the second phase, they should be able to loot Pachinki pretty well if they didn't get the loot that they wanted. However, I've dropped in Pachinki many times, and I've only found SMGs and level 1 gear, so I don't know how promising it is, but it is open, and it is one of the main cities in this zone. Max split, all in fairly close in Milta as well. And they are split. They're holding 2 in zone right by the bridge near Ferry Pier. And then the other 2 are looting Milta. So it looks like these 2 members here by the bridge are going to anchor in, possibly farm some kills for any teams that did drop out at Military Base as they come in. So, and then the other 2 will be able to meet up with them later, hopefully, and be able to make that stand. Shots coming out, and that's DN1 Gaming taking shots at Night Raid. And Night Raid is going to go over the bridge, make their way down to South Georgia Pool as they try to position themselves for push here. Zoo is pushing down back toward this bridge. They are going to drive right by Max Split. and Ruthless making a rotation here towards center. Let's take a look at Pre-Fire. He's one of the IGLs for this team. Again, this team having two of the top fraggers in the league with Platy and Pre-Fire with over 100 kills each. So to be IGL for such an aggressive team that's able to frag out, really interested in how they do this weekend. Shots are coming out as All In is rotating around max split, letting them know. And a lot of times early on in this zone, you want to put shots out there because if teams are rotating, you don't want them to accidentally just full send in you, thinking that there's no one there. So if you shoot your gun, they don't know if it's a full squad, well, it's a solo, but you're saying, hey, watch out, I'm going to hit you if you come close. And so we see that as All In decides to totally avoid those shots. Night Raid does come down from that Zarky rotation. They are up along the coast out here outside of Gatka. GG Bloodlust also making a rotation. And a lot of these teams, again, getting really good positioning. I do like this place with the GG Bloodlust in the ruins. First team here. The reason I love this spot actually is they have two high points there next to the cathedral and the castle there. And if you can hold those two spots on a split, whether it be a 1-3 split, 2-2 split, you can farm kills across the water. And if the zone does center up here in ruins, you have one of the best spots with a high ground, ton of cover, allowing you to move in and out and just farm. And we do see Vixens here driving up near the ruins. We'll see if they actually come down. They do pass GG Bloodlust. And looks like they're going to pull up right here underneath of Mount Everest here outside of Gatka. You're going to pick up this vehicle here. Really good to get utility because, especially this map, there's certain areas, especially as we talk about this open field in Gatka, if the zone does come here, you're going to want those vehicle covers as you rotate in. You're going to take a lot of shots, so you're going to lose some of those vehicles going in. So if you make this rotation and you lose a vehicle, hopefully you get a second vehicle there. And again, we're going to take a look. Fake Step Bros making a rotation from Milta coming up across the bridge. We had that max splits duo that was anchored in. We actually lose one of the players. So Fake Step Bros do have one kill. It is Pinda Boy that did go out. And luckily for Piddles, he does have a support behind him. Piddles will go out, confirmed by Storm. Gassy says, I don't think I want to take that. And they're going to hope for a late push here. And we're about to see the zone shift. It does center up right here in Gatka Fields. This is going to be exciting. We've seen this a lot of times, but how these teams play. Zoo already situated in this compound just southwest of Pachinki. We have Bound for Glory right down the street. If you guys know where the sewer drains are, they were at those compounds hanging out. We have Section 187 moving in as well. Looks like they're going to camp out this compound right next to Zoo Clan. And so we'll probably see some shots going back and forth. Nothing really making these teams push each other. However, we do have All In pop up and drive around the spot where Zoo is. So possible third-party opportunity for Section 187. They want to get these early frags right here, right now is the way to do it. One of the all-in players, Lumi, getting tagged up and is going to drive away, but Lumi is one shot. Ooh. Lumi needs to find some cover to get a heal off, or it's going to be it for just like that. Vixens do knock him out of the vehicle, will confirm, and 1 point Vixens. Just for Fun coming in from the northeast, making their way past the school. A ton of teams just ready to go. Dre the Goat in a shack in phase 2. A little early for shack play, but the rest of the team is here for support, so they might be looking just for a quick knock and a push. We have Joshi from All In getting a knock on Verbo. Pre-fire should be there to get that res. And they do knock and confirm Joshi in return with that Molotov. Don't see anything happening between Zoo and Section 187 there. Couple shots coming out. Again, as these teams are rotating, they're just putting out shots to make sure that they know that they're nearby. Don't full send or you might get taken out. Watch out. And it works. As we saw, just for fun, they're trying to rotate around Ruthless here, but they end up staying away because those shots came out. They're going to stay on the high ground there. I like it because they're going to be able to get some information on what's going on down here in the fields. If they do get a knock, it'd be interesting to see if they push or if they respect them enough to wait for a 2-knock push. Let's see how aggressive these teams are. We haven't seen too much aggression. Again, this is the first match. I don't want to go out early. I know these teams don't want to go out. Again, $800 on the line. Every decision matters. Every situation, weighing it all. Is this a good idea or not? We're going to find out who has a great idea as we have GG Bloodlust rotating through the Skatka area. This is, again, a highly rotated spot. And these teams, Zoo Clan and Section 187, shooting at the motorcycle, not landing any shots. Luna does get through. Ooh, I just heard a tire go out. And that is going to hurt Luna. Luna's still going, though. She's going 5 miles an hour right into Bound for Glory, and boom, knocked, thirsted. The moment that tire goes out, you gotta pull the plug, guys. All in, 2 players left, 1 kill. Ooh, both these teams, Bound for Glory and All In, were shooting at Luna, and All In's the one who got that kill. Godson getting a knock on Hacks. Hacks will get confirmed. Zone goes again to Gatka Fields, and 17 teams left. Not a lot of real estate, so let's take a look at some of these teams and how they rotate here. A few teams out having to make this hard shift. We might see a few teams go out toward Quarry to get that valuable high ground. This whole side, this west side overlooking the fields. Pretty great play. If you can hold it down, you're going to be able to see what's happening out below you and around you. Vixens here taking a spot here at the north. High Rollers Club getting ready to rotate right down by them. And here come out the shots. Classic gets a knock on Reppin. And the interesting, Solo getting a knock on Reborn, we're seeing that in the kill feed. The High Rollers Club are the team that got the kill on the Vixens member from Care earlier. So they're back at it again. Reppin will get confirmed, and that's just payback. And you hate to see it, these teams losing one or two members early on in rotation. Really, really good test of a team's ability is how well they can keep all 4 members alive, because things happen. I mean, things happen. It's how you rebound from those things that make or break you. And it looks like Celestials will be able to pick up Wiggles, but they did lose Nathan on that rotation. High Rollers Club still playing out here with the Vixens, debating whether they get in the car and rotate or they take this fight. And it looks like they're going in. Oh, we do have our first team out as Zoo in 17th place. Gingerbread getting a knock on Classic with that nade. Classic returning that knock on Gingerbread. Knock for knock. That's a trade. Again, how they rebound. Ooh, Keddy gets knocked in return. They're going to full send. Kato pushing up. Toxic there. Putting on the heat. Going to get this res on Gingerbread. And heal up. Classic will bleed out.
Was Jenna AFK here? What the heck?
And that is going to be Vixens out in 16th place. Man, there goes my dark horse, my underdog. But Miramar's their stronger map, so we'll see how the Gatka Fields, guys. That's where we're going to end this. Going in the 4th phase here, right in Gatka Fields. GG Bloodlust having that compound. A couple of the players going to loot and airdrop. They should come back. This spot is really, really strong if you can hold it down. However, this late in the game, watch out for the third parties as this does become highly contested. We do have a handful of teams, again, out in these sewer drains. Couple cars parked up in here. Sleek getting knocked. Valone here. Bound for Glory. Ruthless. Fake Step Bros. All fighting out here. Fake will get the res on Sleek. Bound for Glory trying to get the nades over here. They do connect. However, they don't get the knock quite yet. Ruthless is waiting for something in the kill feed, possibly to push up and to go full aggro. Verbo going on a flank as well. Pre-fire is going to get knocked. Fake push. Also, one hit from that nade. And the smokes do die out. Pre-fire is crawling back. A couple more smokes come out. Platty and King have to push up to get this res on pre-fire. And again, keeping all 4 members up, that is the true test. That is what teamwork's all about. And that is why Ruthless is one of the strongest teams, higher ranked teams coming into this weekend. Being able to get this player picked up. Godsend full sends. Now this is a party. 4 teams right here in this compound, in this sewer area. Section 187 up north. It is about to go down.
Cappy.
For Ruthless, they really have to sit back and just wait and possibly Gate keeps some teams trying to make a rotation. They do get a kill on Celestial. Celestial's getting taken out in 15th place. Ruthless now 3 kills. Going to get that res again. Again, so valuable to get that res from that player that gets knocked, and they're able to recover and bounce back. Bound for Glory getting knocked by Godsend's grenade here. But not able to push as there's a ton of teams just out there putting shots in. Kill feeds lighten up, guys. I'm going to do my best here. 14 teams left. We're going into phase 6 here. Shots. Section 187 Hitman getting gassy. Geo going to go down to Flames. Hitman going to confirm gassy there. Outcast here right on the edge. Looking at GG Bloodlust rotating right around. They are going to get a knock on Yuki. Sarge will confirm Yuki. Storm getting a knock on Nebula. That is going to be GG Bloodlust going out in 14. End getting a knock on Mango. Push getting a knock on Zuko. Huda getting confirmed by End. And Balone again. Bound for Glory getting knocked by these grenades from Godsend. DA's got to do something if they're going to be able to recover from this north side. They got 2 players knocked. Banga, the last member up. They got section 187 right breathing down their necks just for fun going out. That is Ruthless gatekeeping them outside the zone. 4 kills now for them. 2 players knocked per Free Fire and Verbo. But they should be able to get these kills. Gingerbread going to get knocked and confirmed. And all in getting lit up here. Smoke's got to come out for Ruthless if they're going to get these reses. They do make it. Oh, King is one. Oh, they will get the res on King. And again, guys, that's what it takes to keep all 4 members up to be the best shape into this end game. 9 teams left. Godsend full pushing here on to Fake Step Bros. Smokey getting knocked. Trey low. Azuzuki getting knocked. Trey getting knocked. Down to 2. Jag and Arctic. Storm trying to hold him off. Oh, Storm getting Jag. Oh, Arctic able to get those 2 knocks on Sleek. Push versus Arctic. Last 2. Arctic trying to confirm as much as he can. That will be it. That nade. However, they do get 1 player from Fake Step Bros. 8 kills for Fake Step Bros going into this. A lot of shots back here. The zone does go up. Hard shift back toward the north here. Section 187 and DN1 in zone. That's 6 other teams that have to rotate into this spot here. Banga will get confirmed. Huda the last one up for Death Angels. And End looks like he has his number. Sarge getting knocked. Confirmed by section 187. They're looking really good right here in this Danish drip. Just popping up, throwing out the shots, putting out the damage, and just like that, another explosion. Section 187, 8 kills now. Kale does get in zone, so he's going to anchor for his squad. Ia's got to get in. Pre-fire taking out all in. We're down to our top 5, baby. DN1, Fake Step Bros, section 187, Ruthless, and Outcast. Shots coming out. Aiden getting the knock on Fake Step Bros. DN1 will take out Fake Step Bros. 2 kills for them. 4 teams left. I do like Ruthless. I mean, they have 3 teams out here away from them. Just the third-party opportunities for them. Once those knocks start happening out here, they're going to be able to cross this field and just come in full power and hopefully come out on top. Section 187, again, getting blessed with a zone. 9 kills for them. Pre-fire, getting that knock on Aiden. There are smokes. Geo hopefully should be able to get this res. If somebody does have a nade left, they could take out DN1 in 4th place. We'll see. I mean, let's get into the zone. 11 players left. Platy, Prefire, Verbo, King making their way in. Taking a little bit of zone damage, but they're getting ready to pounce. Aiden gets knocked. Ooh, Aiden gets a knock on Verbo. Prefire will confirm Aiden DN1 out in 4th place. Section 187 doing the work on Ruthless now that they know they're there. Kale getting knocked. Ooh, that nade from Platy hits Hitman. However, the nade in return knocks Prefire. 1 player left up for Platy. Ooh, that nade lands right on him. Next one could be his number and is cooking it. Boom. That is Ruthless going out in 3rd place. Section 187 versus Outcast. 2v2. These nades. Can't quite tell where this zone is going, but if that pushes Section 187 out of this Danish strip, Outcast should win this. Oh, that nade lands right onto X. He's got to step back and heal back up. Ooh, End is low as well. End gets knocked. 2v1 right now. They're pushing. 2-1 push. Outcast shotgun, baby! GG's Outcast with the win, coming in with the DBS to finish it off with that winner chicken dinner. Great job, great job. If you guys are watching at home, just so much action-packed. I mean, when it came to seeing that zone come out back toward the west from the flight path, Gatka Fields, that's where you have to position yourself. The weakest, the hardest place to play in that side of the map is Gatka Fields because there's just no cover. So to see those teams that did rotate early, Outcast coming out in the west and just holding out till late coming into play, Section 187 feeding those kills, playing the sewers, doing really great getting into the late game. Once they held that off, same thing with Fake Step Bros. When they took control of those sewer drains, they were able to pop up and get the kills, get the knocks, get the kills and points. And we're going to see that in just a few minutes. But they did a really great job to ensure that they got an opportunity in the late game. But however, Outcast just coming through, winning that 2v2 on top with the DBS. I mean...
Oh, that's insane.
To win...
A DBS win. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
I know that's getting clipped. Sorry, Section 187, you're going to be somebody's montage. But we're going to take a quick break. We'll get some live scores ready for you guys, and we'll see you on the not the flip side yet, but we'll see you on the opposite side of the break.
Nice, Box. Nice, Fox.
What an exciting end to that game. Are you kidding me? Outcast coming in with a DBS? Are you nuts? What did you think about that? Oh my goodness.
Just exactly. I don't know how you get to a point where you have a DBS. And so like as far as like kits are, to have that player, that entry level flagger, whatever place he's playing, that role he's playing, to have that DBS came in handy. I'm not a really great shot with the shotgun. It would never be me, but hats off to Outcast and being able to clutch that with a shotgun. I mean,
Absolutely. And plus, with 187, those guys having the zone, they were zone gifted. Like, I would kill I always get hard shifted. They had great placement. They were able to really utilize and maximize that. Obviously, things changed a little bit there in the end, but man, hats off to just everybody going into that last. There were so many teams. Mm-hmm. It was, everything, and then it just compounded on top of each other. And then even you made the comment, like, I'm gonna get this done as fast as I can.
Yeah. Well, it goes to show when it comes to the end game, you can't guarantee that you get blessed. But what Section 187 did really well, and we've seen it throughout the season, is that they do play center. And they're not afraid to be aggressive to get that positioning, because that lowers their chance of having to shift. And by playing those averages, they got blessed. It looks like being blessed, but they're really managing the game really well. And as when we take a look at these scores, it doesn't really, the chicken dinner matters, but right here, what we're looking at, Section 187 in first place because of the kill points. 13 frags, 25 total points. Ruthless even getting the frags with 11 kills, 21 points. Still beat out the team that got the winner chicken dinner. So the dinner matters. It's a great thing to be able to say, yeah, I got that dinner, but the kills and the points, that's what it comes down to this weekend. Those are the teams, that's the lobbies. Fake Step Bros doing great in 8 kills in 4th place. DN1 Gaming, 10 points. High Rollers, Godsend. That's really the breaking point, that average at 8 to 6 points to be able to stay competitive in this lobby. So hopefully some of these other teams, you can see them produce. They have another opportunity coming up. As far as the top kills, brought to you by Patreon here. You can become a Patreon supporter by going to patreon.com/PLP League. Top 3 teams in the lobby. You see there's Section 187 with 13 kills, Ruthless with 11, Fake Step Bros with 8, and the top 3 fraggers in the lobby tonight. Hitman with 5 kills, End with 5 kills, and Storm with 5 kills. So hats off to those guys to getting those kills.
Absolutely. There was a lot of tense moments in there. I did see one moment when I was looking, separate view from you guys, when a member from Godsend was out in a field by themselves in a buggy, and it might have been Fake Push, had just was just watching, laid down, and my heart stopped. I was like, no, keep going. And really took some shots, but didn't land them. It was a really, really tense moment for them. I'm really glad to see that they were able to actually, it looks like they're tied for 6th right now at the moment.
Yes.
So.
It is heartbreaking. We saw a few teams that like Care going out early.
Yes.
However, and then come back at that with High Rollers. They're at the top of the zone. They're, I think, phase 2, phase 3. Unfortunately, they weren't able to hold that spot, and they lose the High Rollers Club. And we also saw a High Rollers Club. Luna also, GG Bloodlust. I think that was a part of the fall down to losing that tire, still trying to drive through a really just really populated area.
That's tough. That's just so tough to do.
Cover,
There's nothing you can do.
And it's like, rip. Rip me.
GG's. You know when it starts to happen, you're like, oh, there's nothing you can do about that. Absolutely. It is, RNG definitely is a thing. All right, so Salty Venus, we've got Sandhawk coming up next. What's Outcast gonna need to do to maintain that, if they want to go for 2 here?
Out, for snakes and Sandhawk. Everyone says, but maybe they'll be in a position where themselves they have to snake to make it. What do you think, Venus?
I don't know. Outcast have been known to really frag out in games as well, so maybe we'll see them take that option instead to stay ahead in those points.
Yeah, it'll definitely be important for them to play it smart here to keep that spot they have.
My game isn't loaded in yet, so fingers crossed it comes in. There we go.
All right, we got a full lobby here, though.
Me
Pretty
too.
damn welcome.
Everyone got all their teammates in, so yeah. Everyone coming in as a full squad this game. Always nice to see.
Yeah, it's so colorful over here and behind.
I'm watching the stream and trying to tap on the wrong screen. Instead of my screen, I'm tapping on the stream.
We've all been there. I've actually spectated someone and clicked the
time.
screen myself going, why get off that? Take that off the screen.
I do it myself if my teammates die and I've been casting the day before or something. I end up trying to zoom out and go into spectating mode after I'm dead. Oh, it's terrible. Anyway, where are we going with this flight path this time?
All right,
We are
head out
coming.
here and see where it is. I am loading a little bit late, but I can watch it here. A flight path looks like it's going northwest down to southeast there.
Yeah, it's good. It's covering all the main places of the map. Sandhawk's never difficult to get to wherever you want to anyway. I just want to see if any of these teams drop together to get the action started fast.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if they drop hot here, go to the time. Looks like no one is heading to boot camp. Everyone's like, nope, I'm not losing points today.
You've seen that in the first take of Erangel as well. Everyone avoided Pachinki too. And they're just all spreading out towards the edges right now. Everyone.
Yeah, looks like we got Team 11 all in up there at the top towards Hot 10, kind of spread out looting there. They also got Team 19 over here, Celestial near them. Over at Camp Alpha, they said it's all ours.
Is that one a night raid even out in the water there? Yeah, just floating around.
Yeah, I'm just floating around there. Looks like we've got we got our first knock here. It's Jerry by Rep in there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get over and check these shots out. See what we got. It's like roundabout here. We got Team 20 Godsend there, right near Team 17, Team 18 Death Angels there up on the edge of the town here. Looks like Chili just took down Gingerbread there, and Jerry also just knocked Reppin.
That is just for fun, right?
That is
high
just
rollers.
For fun. That is
just
indeed.
for fun and high rollers. That is right
Toxic
up here.
just knocked Flight there.
So we're way up north in the map, up by would you say KO? Cow? I never know how to pronounce that, but just north of Tapmok.
Yeah, I say cow. Usually most of the time or KO. It really depends on who you're talking to here. Yeah, Reppin is knocked. I don't know if they'll get that revive there. They'll have to get over there and get him.
Hack's the only one left right now for just for fun. That's been not the best start to game number 2 for them.
Yeah, I think he should just honestly rotate out and try to get the points on the long game here now.
He's not. He's gone straight for them though, straight in towards them.
He says, "I don't care, not today. I'm getting points."
Full
Mango
set.
just knocked Lumi there. Center of the map down here towards Pinan.
Knocked and thirsted too. Hack's pulling out of this one a little bit now.
Yeah, we still got action over here with Team 9 all in, appearing in on Team 18 Death Angels over there. Yeah, Mango pushing the edge of the river here. Looks like he might be looking in on Godsend as well. And he has these shots exchanged between Mango towards Trey, Godsend. And Reppin took down Hacks there.
Yeah, that's it for Just for Fun. It looks like our first team out of Sandhawk.
Yeah, it looks like Godson and Lan here, which is Team 18, is bound for glory. I'm sorry.
Death Angels.
Is it Death Angels?
Yeah.
Team
Is it
18. I'm
Death
sorry. Death
Angels?
Angels. There we go. No, we're good. Yeah, Death Angels. I apologize.
That's it.
They're both right there on the bridge, right near Godson. Godson's kind of spread out there. Looks like one of their teammates is pushing across the river. Trying to get a little bit better positioning here.
Yeah, Godsend is split all over those compounds, just the north side of the river here. But Death Angels look like they're doing the same. They're split 2 and 2, either side of the river right now, trying to cover their angles to Trey trying to cross over now to Tazuki to give him some backup on that side.
Yeah, it's always smart if you're gonna split to at least go, 2 on 2 or whatever. But it looks like they're all gonna try to push across here in a moment. We got 3 across the way right now.
Outcast are not far behind though, as are AI. I always forget their name. I should know this by now. Team number 9.
It is all in.
All in. It is. I don't know why I always forget that. I think it's I see AI and I think artificial intelligence.
Over here with Bound for Glory, it looks like he is looking in towards a team at 9 all in as well. You were just talking about them. Looks like we're gonna push in here. He's like checking out, using the tree for cover, trying not to be spotted. They're gonna use the buildings there. They gotta look on the far distance though. They do have Outcast right there up on the hillside, so they have to be aware of that and some third-party action possibilities.
Yeah, they're all clustering up pretty quickly here and like moving in hard towards that center zone around about Painan right now. Let's see, who have we got out of zone? There's still DN1 out there using a vehicle on Sandhawk. Really unusual to see.
Yeah, right now we got all in, and we have a team. Death Angels there. I'm sorry. Yeah, we have Death Angels. They're all in the same compound there at Painan with Outcast on the outside. Looks like team of 4 here, max split, which we didn't see a lot about, but they've been playing it safe, so they haven't had a lot of like actions there. They're trying to get to the end there. Looks like Terratic just took down someone.
There was God sent onto Ruthless.
Ruthless right here. God sent. Not taking no prisoners there. They said, not today. We need the points. We're just going to finish this out and keep rotating.
Takes Ruthless down to 2 players. You see Pre-Fire taking some damage in that as well.
Whiplash with the shots out there. See if they rotate in here and see how they want to play this one. They got 2 teams right on top of them there. We got Huda is knocked right now. PIG just took down a Luna.
Exactly what you would expect to see from Sandhawk. Everyone going full ham on this. It's like knocks all over the place already.
Looks like we got team 14 here. Vixens. They're just looting and scooting, kind of keeping the area there. I don't think they have many people on top of them there, except for, I'm sorry, no, they got Fake Step Brothers right there on the outskirts there. Rapid just knocked Aiden and finished Aiden off there, as well as Kato.
Yeah, DN1, we're trying to hold back a little bit, I think, and trying to get into zone. A little bit later, they were still looting up the top northeast corner of the map.
It's like Team 15, DN1 in gaming, taking damage there. And one of their teammates was taken down. Looking at High Roller Club there, still in the zone. It's going to hurt if they don't rotate in. We also got Team 16, GG Bloodlust, making their way into zone. It was a hard shift to the west.
Fox a lot right now is trying to find some shots onto S187 here, but we've got, obviously, as you said, like GG Bloodlust just rotating in on the other side. He's going to have to be careful of those two. Could end up sandwiched right between both teams.
Yeah, I think section 187 will most likely run right into GG Bloodlust here. But it looks like they got a team squished in between them. It's Foxlot, DN1 Foxlot there is kind of sneaking his way between the two teams. I don't know if he knows
Yeah,
it or not.
yes.
Oh, and we got a knock over here. V Lone is knocked over here. That's Team 17 bound for glory. It looks like they're fighting Team 13 Zoo over here. Molly out there by Zoo. Reborn. Is that Reborn? Reborn. And Reborn was taken down by Clappin. Yeah, G just took down one Fox a lot. OC Cal just got taken down by Piddles. Genesis just took down Clappin. Solrak coming in here with the shots with Zoo in the zone still. Pushing in, sending shots over there as he hurts badly blown over there.
Poor Yeezy here is stuck with S187 pretty much surrounding him right now, but even if he tries to back off and take the other direction to get out, he's going to run right into GG Bloodlust too. He's not in the best position at all.
Oh, and they're going to fight it out in the rest of the zone here. Team 13 Zoo still in the zone. Are they going to get a vehicle and push out? We got team of 4 over here. Max Split. Looks like they're down in the valley there. I'm not sure if they're fighting anyone at the moment. Oh,
They
looks
have.
like he just got knocked.
Max Split have just been in combat and picked up themselves 4 kills there. Let's see who we think that could be. Is that... Oh.
Try to keep it with the kill feed as much as I can.
I'm just wondering if that could have been Outcast or Just for Fun. I think they were all around the same area there. I missed the kill feed on that.
I think that might have been Outcast, yes.
Yeah.
It looks like we got Godsent right on top of Ruthless here. I don't know if they know it. Oh, looks like we got a grenade on its way out here. Towards the tower. Ooh, damage taken. We got Platty and a pre-fire here, sending grenades back towards a Tartic. Tartic?
It was Godsent that picked up the first 2 kills on Ruthless, I believe, too. So they're out for the rest of the blood and finishing off their squad with Ruthless now.
Right, we got Ruthless, Platty here exchanging shots there with Godsent Tazuki, I believe it was. Kind of rotating, playing on the top of the hill here. You know how the game goes in Sandhog when you're on top of the hill. We got more shots out here between Team 11, which is Night Raid, and Team 14, which is Vixens. They're over there by, I think it's, is it Naka and Tembang? Just above Asami there. Hard shift with the zone, too. It goes even more to the west.
Yeah, probably looking at about 40% water for that zone as well, which isn't going to give these teams a lot of play zone at all as they try to move in the next rotation.
Yeah, that is definitely for sure. There's no bridges really to cross up from the one near Painan, but it looks like we got Team 9 there all in, kind of just sitting in that area. Team of 13 J-Boys on the move there as he smashes into a tree. Always love that. The vehicles turn very slow, and that Ronnie is a slow truck in this map. Shots out here by Ruthless. Looks like they are shooting towards Team 14 Vixens, or it might be Team 4 over there, sneaking in with Max Split as well. They're in that same area. But they got Godsend pushing up on them as well.
Yeah,
it's going to be interesting how this plays out.
The ones who are in zone are pretty spread out, and Safe have their own little spots right now. But if you come back over to Pineham, we still have the 2 teams over there. We've got Death Angels and we have All In. But then GG Bloodlust and S187 are both moving in behind. I think Bloodlust are going to end up taking the bridge, but I mean they're going to want to get out there as soon as possible. But look, Mango could be running straight into the hands of death of one.
Oh, and Smokey just knocked Hugo there. Fake push just knocked him. Zav. This is fighting up there at the Painan, I believe. Smokey ended up taking down Hugo. I'm sorry, no, this is over by just below Batabang there. We're over here with Phoenix, it looks like, on the map here. It's like Pre-Fire is running up the hill. Like shots exchange. Pre-Fire ended up getting knocked there through the window. He thought he could get the shots down there on Classic, and he ended up getting finished right there by Care. Let's see. Who do we got knocked over here? I believe Gassy is knocked. Is that the name? Gassy? Or Gassy's going for the revive. I'm sorry. It was teammate there that was knocked. It was Piddles. It is the name. All right. Just had to double check that. Make sure I didn't say it wrong.
Oh, so that's a cute name. So 187 now they have moved straight through Painan, but see Death Angels and All In have managed to get out. Who have we still have one for Death Angels kicking around just outside of Painan though, which could be a dangerous position for them now. We have End moving up right on top of Crip from Death Angels. Puts out a nade onto the corner.
Yeah, we've got All In top of the hill there. Also was looking down on another squad there as they push in. I believe it was team 13 there. Oh, and Lang Crip just got taken down. Finished out there. Two teams in the edge of the zone creeping in. It's about to shift again. What do you think? You think it's going to go hard water again? Or you think it'll go back to the center?
I think it might go north. But,
It's going to be a hard north shift.
Yeah,
I can see that happening towards
ruins.
ruins.
Yeah.
Oh, and it went straight to center, back towards water there. Now everyone has to push except for Fake Step Brothers and team 19 Celestials kind of sitting pretty there.
Fake still with all players in the game right now as well. They've got a good advantage of players moving into the zone. Bit of a height advantage on people. And where they are right now is clear. So anyone pushing in, they should, from their position, be able to see them coming in.
We got shots out here by Fake Push there towards team 9 there, which is All In. So we have Fake Step Brothers here fighting them. They got the hilltop advantage. They're in a tower. As long as they don't get grenades sent their way, they'll be fine. They're going to have to watch out for third parties, not only from Godsend, but over there by Night Raid.
The whole zone is going to turn into third party central in just a few seconds, I believe. A lot of them moving in, especially with there being so much of the zone over water for the last one, and them not being able to move into as many positions.
Oh, and PIG ended up getting taken down by Mango right there. He must have got the shots on top there. It looks like team 16 up here. It looks like that's a grenade out. It is, and Julia is knocked there. And it finished off. Oh, looks like Luna got knocked by Kitty. Kitty also knocked GG Yuki. And Salik just ended up knocking Wiggles and finishing Wiggles off there. It's like Hitman is on his way trying to push up the zone as he runs up the hill. Godsend over there taking some people out. Top of the hill. Team 7 there. Fake Step Brothers fighting Godsend here. Looks like his teammate, I don't know if he ran away or if he's just backing out. Oh, it's another team. I'm sorry, the two greens kind of threw me off there. That is team 19. That is a Celestial there. I thought it was the rest of their team 7.
I think I've seen Godsend taking on Zoo then as well. So they've definitely got their hands filled from all angles right now.
Yeah, if I was some of the teams outside the zone, I'd probably try to rotate as far north and wide as you can. If not, we got shots out here, 2 different spots. It looks like Zoo is Zoo's Genesis took someone out there, but looks like we also have Team 4, which is Max Split, fighting Section 187.
There's Mango as well with the knocks onto XX or just X.
Oh, we got High Roller Club now fighting Section 187, and they get a knock there on a Mango, and Mango is taken down. Looks like Hitman is going to be stuck out there by himself.
He is stuck out there by himself, but managed to pick up that kill first.
Man, they're going to have to get in the zone. Looks like Fake Step Brothers is firing towards a team 9 All In, and they might get stuck on the edge of the zone there trying to push in real hard there. Shots out. Different directions there. They're shooting towards a compound there. I don't think anybody's at, which is kind of odd to me. Oh, no, and Kitty just got knocked in the zone there. This is going to be a rough zone. It's going to hurt. They need to get in there as quick as possible or, have level 17 backpack full of loot.
It's definitely going to be a tough zone if you're out there in the blue now. I think
Whiplash
majority are in.
down there, taking down, I believe that was Jenna. Godsent over there. Shots out too. See, we got Team 10 here, High Rollers Club up there near Team 19 Celestial with a team of 4 max split at the bottom of the hill. This is gonna, I believe this is gonna be a hilltop advantage, but they got Team 7 up there, Fake Step Brothers, just kind of hanging out, but they're a duo there. So this is gonna be interesting with Team 9 on the backside here, all in, also pushing in. I think Fake Step Brothers are gonna get pinched. Oh, and a solo took down Sleek and a Joshy there.
Wow. I don't know if you've seen those shots or not from Push. That was like almost 3 players he took down.
And
there
Nathan
with
took down
one
Fake
spray.
Sleek right there. Sorry to cut you off there. Action keeps just continuing here, never ending as the circle creeps in and gets smaller and smaller. Looks like we've got one and knocked on team at 9, which is all in. Zone's creeping in, so everyone's going to have to get there. Not too many compounds left here. Team of 4, max split is firing in on team at 9, trying to finish all out there. Fight on top of the hill there as well. Oh, hard shift to the north with the zone there. Looks like Godson is trying to finish out team at 9 there, which is all in. Zone shift to hard there, man. I don't know. I don't know, Venus. How do you think the teams are going to rotate in on this one?
It changed so much there. I mean, the Fake Step Brothers had like such a good advantage there in the hilltop. And then it shifted, and Celestials looked like they were in like the best position. They still do, like they have definite hard cover for a tiny bit of the next zone. And Godsent are going to have to push in behind, so they're going to have to fight off Godsent, I think, as they push in towards. Like,
Oh no, we got
north
team
side.
4 pushing in on the team here, which is a max play. I don't know how many. I think it's just 2 members left there pushing in on team 10. They're right behind team 10, but they don't know they're the right, so they're firing up to the top of the hill towards Godsent instead. They gotta watch out for a team 9 all in as they're just over the hill as well. But a few teams have compounds here. A few are just stuck out in the open like Godsent. And it's going to be interesting to see if they heal it out. Oh, in the zone there, Tsuzuki, I think, got taken down by the zone. Nope, Gassy ended up taking him down. And it's Heretic. And Godsent is just stuck in this zone. It is just eating them away slowly.
Is that tiny bit of hard cover that Celestial had left has definitely paid off for them. I think they managed to pick off a couple of Godsent as they tried to rotate in towards them through that zone, but the zone obviously at this stage doing a lot of the damage for them too. Just really need to prioritize it, especially on Sandhawk when it's so fast paced.
Yeah, I mean, you got Max Split over here just holding it together, the full team still. They've rotated well, and Godsent still up there on the trying to heal it out. I don't think he's going to make it out of the top of the... Oh, and he did get a heal in just the last second there. Man, he is just full heals today. That's good. We got... Let's see here. Team 19 is... Team 9, which is all in, is right there on the edge, right near Team 4, which is Max Split. I don't understand why they don't see him, but there must be a slight knoll there where they can't see him.
Still 5 teams left. We still have All In, we have Max Split, Celestials, High Rollers, and who else have we got? Is Godsent still hanging in there? Can't even see them on my screen right now. Yeah, they are. He is. He's still hanging out there in that compound.
He still is.
He's chilling out there.
He is in it to win it. Oh, and shots out here between a team 9, which is all in, and I believe team 4, Max Split there. Man, they pushed in on that. 2 knocked on each, and I think they finished them out there.
They did. They come in with a really hard push on those knocks there, and unfortunately, we're just outnumbered in the end.
Poor Piddles got taken down by the zone. You never know how to go out that way. Toxic just took down a Pinda Boy. And Kato just got taken down by MX. Godsent Jag. Still fighting out there. Holy cow.
How is he still there?
2 knocked. This is a 1v1. Oh, no. We got the revive. I'm sorry. 7 people alive here. 3 teams split here.
Here is going to have to get those bandages in.
Yeah, if you don't get the bandages, the smoke's out now.
Last one left for Max Split. Nade right on top.
Boom.
Right on his head.
Finished.
Boom. Yep. Gone.
Here's a Christmas present. Merry Christmas to you.
So it's a 3v3, but 2 knocks down on high rollers already from Celestials.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how they push up this hill. They're nade out straight into the middle of them. I don't think they're gonna throw smokes at this point. Ooh, another 2 nades out. And the match is finished just like that, and they just finished it out right there.
Well done with the win to Celestials. Picking up 6 kills there in first place, and High Rollers going out in second with 10. Max Split, we've seen more of this game. 9 kills they went out with in third place. Godsent in fourth. How he held on to fourth in that zone, I have no idea. Med after med to hang on to that position. And All In going out with, how many do they have? 5 kills?
I believe it. Yeah, I believe it was 5 there. Yes. Yeah, that was definitely interesting. Also, the drops there, the way they dropped on this map was interesting too. No one wanted to go to boot camp to begin with.
No,
So they all went outskirts.
Yeah, everyone seemed to spread out to the outskirts and then try to move in really fast towards the center. Like everyone was clustered around Painan, and it really is. The action started off like a lot sooner than I expected to, for how far out they had all spread. But those end zones as well, I thought it was all looking in Fake's favor, and then it just completely switched to Celestials, and that tiny bit of hard cover that they still had in zone really paid off for them.
Yeah, Max Split, they pushed it. They held the team together right there to the end, but they just, they got pinched from 2 different sides there, so they had to, play it differently. But they did push to the end there, and they made it top 5.
Yeah, great game from all the teams, definitely.
Yeah, GG's around for everyone.
GG's. I don't know if we are going to go back to Bella right now, or if we maybe have some live scores coming for you real soon.
Possibly both. I'm guessing they're
Nice, Fox.
Welcome back, everybody, after that insane Sandhawk match. I don't know about you guys, but that hard shift into the water was kind of reminiscent of a Vikendi map. And I don't know if Vikendi didn't get the message, but they were not invited to this party. Vikendi, go home. You're drunk. We don't want to talk to you. I don't know. I feel so bad when I saw that happen to everybody. GG's to Celestial coming in with that winner chicken dinner. They were able to keep cover there. They had a little bit of room to work with, and everything just kind of worked out in their favor. So, Von Cheng, what do you think? Let's talk about these scores.
I think, again, that hard shift, Celestials definitely got the advantage and were able to hold that compound. Did really well coming out on top and getting that chicken dinner. As far as the scores are concerned, however, High Rollers Club in first place, 22 points. That's kids. They got those 10 frags over top of those 8. 6 that Celestials got. Again, we're seeing that again from the first match. It was the frags that matter, not necessarily the chicken dinner. And High Rollers again. Those points definitely valuable. That's not too bad for Max Split as well. 20 points for them. Godsend 13. But those top 3 definitely deserve those points. All in with 11. Vixens with 9. It's good to see them up there. Again, that was my dark horse. So Fake Step Bros with 8. Zoo with 7. And the rest of the lobby, as we see it, Outcast with that chicken dinner going out really early. You hate to see that because we want to see consistency, and that's really what's going to come down to who wins this weekend.
Absolutely. So it looked like everybody kind of dropped Outer Banks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, normally when you're playing in Classics or you're doing something else, there's some designated area hot drops, you know, like boot camps, for instance. But so tell me what are your thoughts on where everybody dropped, kind of what their mentality might have been, and, you know, whether it was executed well or not?
Well, I think as far as Sandhawk is concerned, you definitely you're not really stressed for loot because you can land on an AR, you can land on an SMG. It really depends on where that first zone goes. Most teams, I know for myself, when I pick a landing spot, I practice all my rotations out. So if it hard shifts north, or hard shifts south, I'm a middle island dropper. So that zone was perfect for me. I wouldn't have to move anywhere. I like the coast. If you can push the coast on hard shifts like that, you don't have to worry about anybody coming down your back. Straight ahead, hit everybody you see, you're golden. And that's exactly the position that Celestial took. And that's, again, the reason why they won that chicken dinner. And as long as you're staying in front of the zone, you're all right. And we saw a bunch of teams die to blue zone on that hard shift there to the coast. And I don't think a lot were prepared, especially the ones that went toward Mungai and having to travel the whole map.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate when you see the zone kind of take over like that. And there's almost nothing you can do. I mean, you can, but you know, it's definitely not going to be pretty. It did look like quite a few people were struggling, you know, with that shift and kind of having to make, at that point, you have to prioritize and make a decision. You know, I'm so bad. Like, I want to loot. I'm like, you know, I see a box, I'm like, ooh, squirrel. You know, I want to go check and see what's in the box. Yeah. So I know for somebody like me, that would obviously be really, really rough. But I feel like in that position, you know, teams and individual players, our NIGLs are really going to have to prioritize with their people, like, hey, we got to go, we got to do this, you know, whatnot. We got Miramar coming up next, too.
Well, I mean, if we take a look at the scores, you're talking about death boxes, right? Looting the boxes. As far as Game 2 goes, the top 3 teams that fragged out Max Split with 10 kills, High Rollers Club with 10 kills, and Vixens with 7. The top 3 players in that match, Gassy with 5 kills, Toxic with 4, Reppin with 4. And again, the top 3 players in the lobby tonight thus far after game 2, we have Hitman with 6 kills, End with 6, and Prefire with 6. And the top 3 teams pretty close. Section 187 with 16 carrying that first game Magic, High Rollers Club with 15, and Fake Step Brothers with 12. So great job there. As far as the overall scores after game 2 going into Miramar, that's what we have here. A Section 187 on top, 29 total points. High Rollers hopping up 6 spots to that second place with 28 total kills, or 28 total points. Celestials hopping up 6 as well. And again, that's that Cinderella story we talked about. They
Absolutely.
came in, they didn't make the immediate qualifications for finals. They do the dirty work, taking out the #1 seed in the TDM battle, and they get the chicken dinner.
They've got nothing to
next
lose. You know, really,
Right.
let's think about it. They came in here on a wild card. They've got absolutely nothing to lose. They are going and putting it all in, which is really, really great to see. You know, congratulations
Wild
to
card
them
magic.
on that insane finish.
And all those teams right there in the top 10, fairly close. I mean, from first place to 10th place, you're talking about 14 total points. It's less than, I mean, you can make that up very easily. Even the teams at the bottom, they still have an opportunity. But again, shout out to Celestials popping up those 6 spots to that 3rd place. Another one to point out, Max Split popping up 9th place. And that was one of those top place teams to show them actually show up in Sandhawk.
I was actually just going to mention that. They've, you know, coming up 9 spots, that puts them within, you know, they're obviously in 6th right now, but that brings them into the top 10. I mean, that's a huge improvement from game 1 to game 2. So lots of opportunities here for everybody, even though, you know, there's some small shifts down there at the bottom, but there's just so much more to play, and there's so many more opportunities, and really, it can change from game to game.
Well, the Miramar being one of those things, I mean, it's so big, so much opportunity, so many places to loot, so many places to play, and we're excited to see who does show up. I think one of the teams we can point out, Vixens, we went over the teams. 50% of their regular season points coming from this map. So let's see if Vixens can do something as they hopefully make a shot at this first place and a shot at this money.
I'm really excited to watch this. Miramar is my personal favorite. That's because I'm a sniper. There's so much long-range opportunity on this map. So I mean, I really, really. Where do you think the drops are going to be at? What do you think? So we watched in this last one where everybody kind of did, you know, the outer skirts. They dropped a little bit safer. Do you think that will be the same for this one, or do you think they're really going to run and gun here?
You're going to see, I already know Fake Step Bros are going to go to Picado or Pacadoo, I don't know what you want to call it. Ruthless is probably going to be in that, a few teams in San Martin. If teams are going to drop hot, this is where it's going to be, whether Picado, someone's going to win Picado.
Somebody
right?
has to win Picado.
But as far as everybody else, it depends on where they are. I mean, there's teams that really need those frags, that really need to show up, and this is that opportunity, again, to make that happen.
All right, we've got a lot of opportunity. We're into our 3rd match right now, and we're going to be handing it over to Salty and Venus. Take it away, guys.
Bam. All right. Thanks, Bella. What's up, Von, too? Thanks for that. You guys did a great job on that commentary there. Love it. Love the back and forth play there, guys. All right. We're coming in here. We're going to see where the flight path is. I don't see it quite yet. We'll wait a couple seconds here. It'll drop in a minute. See what's going on there. It's definitely going to be interesting to see how things will play out here in Miramar.
Yeah, everyone has tended to stay away from those hot drops so far. So we'll see if anyone does tend to go to Picado and like San Martin and places like that in this round. Even Hacienda can be overrun by teams at times. So let's see how it goes, because the flight path, is running right through the center of this map. So they really could go anywhere from here.
Yeah, straight up the center. You can't beat that south to north flight path here. This gives them a chance to go anywhere on this map, honestly. So the teams could spread out and loot. We got a few heading out right now towards Los Higo, I believe, down there. At the bottom of the map. They're kind of dropping out. My spectate view is a little off compared to the other one, but that's all right. Yeah, it's gonna be. I don't think they're gonna drop too hot, but it'll be interesting because they've been staying away from the cities, but whoever gets those triple stacks is going to camp it and own those cities.
Yeah, vehicle spawns as well are a lot less reliable on Miramar, I find too. So they may not try to stretch as far because you can never rely on that spawn being there to get you to where you want to be. So we might see a lot more of them keeping a little bit closer to the plane line. Not necessarily dropping hot, but just staying closer within to like
Yeah.
smaller compounds and towns.
It looks like fake stepbrothers here are gonna take Picado out of themselves there. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this just 'cause it's funny. We just did that real quick.
Me too have a Zoo and a Night Raid on top of each other, right down here in Shumasera though.
Yeah, you see they're down there. You still got a few people coming down with parachutes there. Looks like we got Team Zoo right on the top of a Night Raid here. We have some action right off the bat here if they spot each other. They're down here in Kumashira. It's like Godson's on the move there towards. Looks like they're headed kind of towards the Los Leones. So they split here? Or they doubled up in 2 vehicles here. I think that's what they did. Maybe 3 vehicles. Jerry just knocked Jerry with a grenade. What happened, Jerry? Oh no.
Oh no, and then he's
Poor
thirsted as
Jerry.
well.
Grenaded himself and then thirsted.
Thirsted
Yeah,
by
you
his
know,
opposition.
you come into the game with good expectations of yourself, and you're just like, what just happened?
Where is this going down? It is
Chile just got taken down as well.
Hacienda.
This is over at Hacienda. That's right, with the Golden Murado. Oh man, Team 10, their High Rollers Club up here. One of them needs to heal. They're real low there. Looks like they took and they owned Hacienda. They finished out anybody that was in that area there.
3 kills already. Only Brownie left. Is it in the same area? For Outcast. Where is he?
Looks like Team Zoo is split up here in a vehicle.
Oh no,
kind
he's
of
split though.
rotating around, looks like. We got Team 10 down here, which is High Rollers Club. I'm sorry, Team 18. I'm sorry, Death Angels. Over here at San Martin with Team 9, which is all in. Not a lot of action here. Everyone's just kind of looting and scooting. A few teams like Godsent and Team 4 Max split up here are kind of split looting. It'll be interesting to see where the zone goes. It kind of went to the center there to the top. Maybe hard shift and just end up in San Martin for a finisher.
Yeah, there was a few teams dropped together initially, but everyone looks to have realized that they've dropped with someone, and one of those teams have retreated. So we haven't seen a lot of conflict back and forward so far. However, Death Angels over here with All In, like you said before, San Martin, and then you have Outcast spread around the outskirts as well. And I expect High Rollers will probably try and move in that way as well. So San Martin might be the place that gets the most action throughout the game, with it being center zone too.
Yeah, it looks like we got GG Bloodlust also up at the top of the map there, not towards is that Miltar? Is Camp Miltar? Miltar? Yeah, that's what it is. Looks like they're in a vehicle though. I don't know if they're gonna rotate in on Team 19, which is Celestial. Let's see how they play this out here. Oh, and Yuki just got knocked and finished there by Tiega. Nathan just knocked GG Luna here.
Yeah, so not a place that either teams have actually started. They've both moved out to here, but I think it was GG Bloodlust were the ones who have come in late, and they've lost 2 players already for it.
Yeah, that was just a quick rush there, and they kind of got pinched in the area they were at as they tried to lose separate buildings. Looks like we got Team 14, I think that's Vixens, right? Vixens are up here in Torre. They are looting, and there's no one near them at the moment, so they should be good. What we got here? We have Section 187 is split right now with one of their teammates way at the top of the map. Not sure what he's quite doing up there, but this might be a good tactic there in the end for him.
He's been left up there all alone to look up an Oasis. I actually thought there was going to be 2 teams dropped in Oasis the way they came out of the plane, but they did all spread out. We've seen Vixens move towards Tori, and obviously Bloodlust and Celestials, they moved further out to Militar, like we said before. Between them and Center Zone, there's not much happening. Total blank as it looks like there's like a kind of like a diagonal line right now, the way they're all playing in the map, between kind of Impala and up to La Copriera.
Yeah, it looks like we got Bound for Glory over here. I believe that is Bound for Glory. Team 17, yeah. Team 17 over there in El Pozo is well on their own, just kind of looting it up. They don't have anybody near them, so they're safe here. Yeah, like you said, yeah, they're kind of just a diagonal line, kind of slowly moving in.
Yeah, kind of like from like southeast to northwest. That seems to be how they're clustering up right now. Still 2 teams, Shumasera area. We've got Zoo, and we have Night Raid down there. They
And they still
originally.
got...
Oh, there we go. A knock onto Zoo right now from Night Raid.
Oh, and Natalie got
finished
knocked
it
by
away.
Hydrix there.
Finished straight away too.
Said finish, not a chance to revive.
No chance.
Oh, looks like Hitman is back and on the move. He's looking around again here. Looks like we're over on a Team 7, fake Stab Brothers here. Checking it up with Team 16 here. GG of Bloodlust. No shots yet. Everyone's being patient. The rotations here are kind of interesting because they're all just kind of slowly pushing in at the same pace.
Yeah, it's kind of like everyone's got the same kind of idea right now. D1, who had Prison Island to themselves, are now making their way into the main zone area. They should be clear to get in without any issues at all. They shouldn't be contested on their way in. Zoo has now moved out as well. They're now rotating north.
Yeah, looks like DN1 Gaming is also making their way from the zone up. They're going to push up there. You got the few teams down at the bottom, like I think it's Team Night Raid and Zoo there, also on the move. See, interesting to see how long they stay out in the zone compared to, you know, if they want to rotate to a certain compound.
Airdrop coming down as a birthday present for anyone who is round about San Martin area right now. Ogden there up for grabs.
And that amazing drop is an AUG for A3 with some 5.56 and some level 3 gear. That's right. Waiting for
So the
you.
usual level 3 goodies are in there too. So we've got Death Angels. Could have eyes onto... Oh no, he's changed. I thought he had eyes onto Outcast there for a second, but no,
Yeah, I
he's
was
changed.
just thinking the same thing when I
Yeah,
checked in
thought
there
he
and I
did,
looked
but
there.
yeah, no.
Sitting
He
here
hasn't
looking
spotted
at
them.
Sarge over here. He's just kind of being patient there, waiting ever and listening.
That diagonal line's looking more like a cluster as they get closer and closer together in center zone.
But it is still staying that like same line pattern. They're just kind of moving slowly in.
Yeah, slowly closer together.
Like
Couple
a
of them
cluster
caught
of
out in the red zone
sloths
right
slowly moving in.
Yeah. They're all meeting in the middle. Still a few teams to make their way in though. But those who have, as we say, they're still in that diagonal line and clustering up closer and closer. Be interesting to see if these ones who are moving in late may keep the edge of the zone then. Celestials, I think, would do well to move south, like hard south on this to get into the zone. Because if they were to come straight into this, kind of southwest, then they're going to move in on a lot of teams.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how Team Section 187 is going to meet back together there. They are split opposite ends. It's going to be interesting to see if they make it together.
Just Death Angels in action again right now.
Yeah, we got High Rollers Club on the move with 3 vehicles as well, passing by fake Step Brothers and Godsend with Outcast right behind them as well, taking the same path, but that's not all. We've got Team 14 Vixen right behind them with the same path, heading into the same area. Will they run into each other? Oh, we got a nade out here. Looks like into the building there. Team 4 over here, Max Split fighting Team 18 Death Angels. They're in this compound there. We have 2v3, I believe, over in this area.
Using those nades as defense as well as attack. As well as they're being attacked, sorry. Always a good tactic. Put down your nades and mollies as they're trying to come up your stairwells. As they're trying to get in your buildings, you know, take them by surprise.
We got fake stepbrothers over here taking shots, I believe, from Team 14, which was Vixens. Brownie just took down Reppin. Over there, let's get over the action there, see what's going on. This is Team 10 that we're looking at. High Rollers Club here. Molly's in the building. We got, is it Kato?
Mom himself.
Almost. That was close. That was close.
Yeah, he was knocked by his own Molly.
We've got Molly's knocked by themselves. We've got people nading themselves this match. You never know what's going to happen. Tizuki just took down Section 1A7 member. Firing in over there. One knock. We have a one knock member, which is Avia, I believe is the name. Godsend over here. One just got knocked over there. Trey was just knocked, I believe.
In that knock as well.
Oh, that was Section 1A. Was that the other teammate that was way at the top of the map there? I thought, but no, it wasn't. He's still up there.
And knocks exchanged on both sides, but is that 187 finished off by Godsend?
No, one member still at the top of the map there. The one that was just making his way down is Hitman. He's finally making his way down, but he realized the rest of his team is. Now for his play, it would be smart just to make it to final zone and try to, hide a little bit.
Stay out the way, buddy. Plenty of space for you still. Stay out the way.
53 people alive, 16 teams still. Lant and Crip just got knocked by Gassy there. What area are they in here? Let's see. Mango just took down Piddles. Gassy ended up finishing a Mango there. Knocks up there by water treatment, I believe. The Peanut Boy is down as well as Piddles. Oh, Piddles got the revive. There, sorry, it was cutting in and out for me, my bad.
You're fine, you're good, all good, all good. Action looks to be on Outcast now with 2 members down, 1 out. Oh, thirsted.
Is that a smoke grenade out or a grenade? That was a launch there.
It looks just like smoke, so I think Sarge is just trying to block their view so that he can come out. Rather than smoke himself out, it looks like he's just trying to block their view by putting the smokes down to get himself out. So it's a good tactic as well. I mean, if you smoke them out, so that you can see nothing.
It's a good distraction to keep it away from you. I don't know if he knows that Team Vixen's right there on the set of buildings there. Hopefully they don't see him. Otherwise, he's gonna have a bad day. Looks like we also got Godsend here at the top of the hill, kind of looking down at Team 14, which is Vixen as well.
Yeah, poor Sarge is kind of stuck in that little bit of valley right now.
Like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
He's nowhere to turn right now. Just hope he has some more smokes and things to get himself out if need be. He did throw out a hell of a lot there, though, so hope he's stocked up.
Yeah, zone's definitely creeping there. We still got Team 15, which is DN1 Gaming at the bottom of the map, still towards the ginger zone there, the red zone, everyone likes to call it there.
Mm-hmm.
We also got Night Raid as well. They're on the road. I think they're going to rotate the same way up on the left side.
Yeah, the zone has moved dead north this time, and it's not actually leaving many teams out of it. Not many of them having to rotate in, but those who are having to rotate hard, and they're going to have to shift quite a lot. especially DN1 and Night Raiders. They seem to be keeping to the edge of the zone to come in, so I'd expect them to maybe come up as north as possible if that's the way they're playing their rotations.
Yeah, we've got Outcast, Sarge here throwing out smokes. Looks like he's got Godson, and he's got part of Team 10 High Rollers Club, like right there on him. High Rollers Club might have to watch out for that third party, though.
And he comes up. Oh.
Godson sending shots out there as Kato drives by in a vehicle, which is Team 10.
His little Scooby-Doo bus. He managed to get off in the Scooby-Doo bus. Who have we got? Sarge still hanging on.
He would have made it too if it wasn't for those meddling kids. We've still got Team Night Raid still out there as well as far there. Oh, grenade, and Sarge ends up get taken down by that grenade, perfectly tossed.
That was unlucky. 15th place this time for OC.
We got Gingerbread here peeking in on the team. That looks like he's going to push back to the Golden Murado. Maybe try to rotate out here. All the way from Hacienda. Oh, shots at the top with Team Zoo and Bound for Glory, I believe. Unless that was Team 4, Max Split.
So seeing some action from a GG Bloodlust right now too.
Yeah, I see him sitting there like right in the middle.
in.
Looks like they have someone else on their compound too, like one other teammate or team members there. What are the Team 9, which is all in, is right there on top of them as well.
It is. And Bound for Glory just rotating off to the south there too.
For Miramar match, man, not a lot of sniping going on here. I will admit that.
Not
We're
a
looking
lot of
over
sniping.
here. We're looking at Team 4 here, which is Max Split. They're still over here with Team what? Who are they with right there? Oh, they're over there by themselves. Never mind. Who we got over here? Team 9. Is that Team 19? They've been sitting pretty this whole time here. This is Celestial. Kind of got that compound to themselves there. Solrek just knocked Zav.
I think someone blew themselves up again too.
They are over towards. They might have. There's. Oh yeah, he did. It's a vehicle. 2 are knocked because the vehicle flipped. It's the Miramar. Oh, you know we've all been there. It happened. That vehicle hits a little bump and flips, especially a buggy. But you flip a Murado, it happens too. 2 members down on that team just sitting near the vehicle. DN1 Fox a lot just got taken down by Reborn. Smokey just took down Clappin' and Chicks here.
The zone shifts have been really nasty. The last one going far north, the next one coming as down south as it can too. Still a little bit of that San Martin hardcover in there, but mainly just high ground and terrain left for them to play on. DN1 again still keeping the edge of the zone along with Night Raid, sorry, but there's 2 of them down, 2 of them knocked.
Zoo Genesis just got knocked. There's a shots back. I believe they were a third party there a little bit. We got Nebula down here, healing up here, looking in on Team 4 Max Split. I believe they're all alone here.
It's DN1 actually doing the damage onto Night Raid right now.
What we got? Team 7 here, Fake Step Brothers, looking out into the zone, but they have the building advantage there. A lot of people use the rooftops there to kind of peek around because other people have hills, so it's not a bad tactic there, especially still being in zone.
I was getting confused there with the grey colours. I thought they were all DN1, and it's not a Zoo in DN1.
Yeah, it got me earlier. There was a green color that threw me off just a little bit earlier there. I was trying to keep over here too. It looks like we got Team 16 here, still fighting out in Team 4. Max Split took out Team 16, GG Bloodlust there, but they got Team 9 there, right on their tail in another building. That is all in. Zone is on them all though. 2 of them are gonna have to heal there. And they got Team 11 right there just sneaking in. Well, Night Raid pushed in as well. They've got 3 different teams here. What's going to happen?
Definite third party going on up here in the northwest corner with, we have All In. Who else do we have up here? We've got All In, Fake.
Oh, and zone took someone out there. You never like getting stuck in the zone. That's like the worst feeling in the game.
No, it's not fake. My bad. 3 teams on the one compound right here. We have Night Raid, All In, and
Max split.
Max Split. Yeah.
Yeah, they're right here. They're fighting it out. Like I said, it was funny. I just randomly saw Night Raid, kind of just one member there. Hydrix kind of just sneak in.
I think
I don't
there's
even know if these
possible
users
shots
must
coming
be
in
there.
from Celestial too, though, onto the same compound.
Yeah, they might be. It looks like yep,
is.
there is. They are shooting
Yeah.
into the distance there. He's like,
Four-way fight going on right here.
they're like, we can't get nothing. No hiding from anyone. We got more shots out here by Fake Step Brothers towards Ruthless, looks like, towards the center there, towards the drop. And it looks like Team 10 here, which is High Rollers, are also taking damage on the way, or they're shooting, one of the two.
This is a perfect opportunity for Celestial to pick up kills. When they were, those 3 teams all would have been so preoccupied with each other, they're not even going to look for those outside shots. They're just going to be concentrating on the steps more and the sounds, the noises surrounding them to make sure that they're not being hard pushed upon, and it just gives Celestial a little bit of a chance to pick up some kills there.
Look at section 187. Hitman stuck there in between one team, both sides of the zone there. Never a good situation to be in. Oh, and just like I said, he ended up getting taken down by Classic. That's usually how it is if they spot you right away. They'll take that grenade there. Looks like we got part of team 4 here. Max Split still out in the zone. I mean, this zone's gonna hurt there. Oh, Fake Push just got knocked by King. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that one.
Got them going on with Ruthless right now. Back at Hacienda again.
Oh, and Tartic just got taken down by the zone there. Godsend is down by Team 10 as well. High Rollers Club. Let's see if they're going to fight them out. But it looks like Celestial there is just finding out at the top. They're like, this is our spot. You want it, come get it. Looks like we got... they were just peeking up the hill there. Looks like he got some shots taken back there. They might have the hilltop advantage here as they try to push in towards zone. Fake Step Brothers just sitting here with another drop coming down right in their lap there. Nice MK14 with some stuff sitting there.
Oh, up on the roof, though.
Back in Hacienda here. Jeez.
Back where it all began. Seen a fight here straight off the drop, and this is where they're all going to have to come to again.
Yeah, it looks like Ruthless is trying to hold off the one side of the compound there while trying to possibly get one of the buildings there. They know it's going to be hard to push in because Team 7, Fake Step Brothers, are going to spread out in that building there. Team 4 might...
for any of them to push in right now. I think like Hacienda has like almost like a moat right around it. Like it's kind of hollow around the sides.
Yeah, it's very raised.
And this
Fake Push ended up taking down Kitty there. And Jenna as well. Looks like that whole team is just stuck out there getting gatekeeped by Team 19. And Team 19 and Team 7 are both pushing in there.
Push coming up to pick up the kills.
This is Fake Step Brothers and Celestial there. Working together to take out an opponent there, and he might end up finishing. Oh, and the Gingerbread ended up tying in the blue zone. We got Fake pushing in. Fake Step Brothers here pushing in on a... Oh, no, they maintain the compound. I'm sorry. As Ruthless still tries to push in here as a duo. They have Team 4 off to the other side there. I think just letting them fight it out here, trying to make it to the end. That is Max Split to the top northwest there.
Fake still with all 4 players left in the game too. And it looks like they have pretty much all their angles covered. We have 3 of their teammates in hard cover, and then we have 1 out playing the zone and picking up as much information as possible. And he's gone around, he was trying to pick them off there as well. We've seen those knocks that Push was trying to just pick up the kills for at the end. And we have him come up. Has he seen?
I don't think we see Celestial over there. He's got like the nose there. He might be able to pick up a few points for just random kills if he can third party it. Pushing up on these hills on the compound is hard though, just because footsteps are heard. pretty easily now.
Yeah,
But with all the teams in the area, though, he might get lucky.
trying to push against the sand is difficult.
Zone
So
creeping in here,
annoying.
getting tighter here. Shots out here from Team 4.
That's
There's-
max split. 8 kills, sorry, for max split. 8 teams.
8 people
Shush,
alive,
Phoenix.
3 teams left here. You can see everyone there. Fake Stepbrothers have the main compound here. We're gonna have Ruthless there. You can use the hill as an advantage like that, but when you're pushing up, it's really hard here. So most likely their tactics is gonna be to smoke it out as much as they can. Looks like Fake Stepbrothers are gonna use the same tactic there.
They are going to have to move away from the hard cover, though.
Yeah,
So
looks
it
like
could completely flip right here. As they move out from hard cover and their opposition has cover out in the open already, it could completely flip sides here, although they have a full squad.
yeah, Max Split got the advantage on this when the zone is going to them, so it might
Yeah.
end up on that corner. But if one team has 3 or 4 nades, you're pinched in that building as well. So Team 7's pushing in. Fake Stepbrothers here pushing in on Max Split. They said that one grenade there, taking down Smokey, and I think the other one as well.
Oh, they're all in.
Oh,
They're all in there.
they are in there, and they're still down. 1 member left of Max Split here. Oh, and he fought it down to the end there and ended up getting taken down. Pre-fire tossed out a grenade there.
Is it Ruthless? Did it go? Did it?
It did. I believe it did.
It did.
It is Ruthless finishing it out there.
Yeah,
Gee,
that's
freaking jeez.
They did. They had that little bit of cover in the open there with that rock face in front of them, and they just held back and they waited for Fake Step Bros to push out, and then they just pounced it exactly the right minute. I mean,
Yeah, that was it was definitely a smart play there. I would have done the same thing as Zone was pushing you all towards the duo there, which was Max Split, and Max Split was just they were stuck. There's nothing they could have done about that. And then all you have to do is rush it too. You have to be the opposing. You can wait for them to rush in, but you're most likely gonna get pinched with the whole squad.
Max Split done amazing in kills there too, though. They come out with 9 kills in third place. Fake Step Bros go out with 6 kills in second. Ruthless only they went out with less kills, but they went out with the chicken dinner. So it was well worth them just holding back and just waiting for that damage to be done, and then just pouncing in at the right second to pick up that chicken.
Yeah, here in Miramar, I didn't see much long-range sniping, which surprises me. A lot of close action or AR action
I know,
there.
right? It seemed to be more like everyone was like holding back and then push, hold back, then push, hold back, then push.
Yeah, I
but
think
yeah,
that was
it
great,
was-
and that'll be good. And I think we can send it back to Bella and the Chan.
While they do the live scores, and then it'll be back over to Bella.
Well, they
Bye.
Welcome back, guys, to the PLP Series 1 Championship. What a match. Okay, first of all, it's crazy because I didn't see any sniping, really. You know what I mean? 'Cause that's like, that's like what I'm used to seeing. But what about that ending? What do you think about that? That is insane. We've got, Ruthless really coming in. I mean, first of all, I was having a hard time seeing there was so much smoke.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever seen that many nades actually go out at one time. It was really, really interesting. Fake had all 4 angles of that house covered, or that compound. I shouldn't call it that house, but that compound covered. And yeah, I mean, it's just that, Celestial was coming in kind of on the outer skirts of that. Ruthless had 2 kind of sitting on the hill. They were really biding their time, playing it smart, and it worked out for them in the end. What do you think?
Crazy, right? Hats off to the Fake Step Bros IGL, because to make that call to say, hey guys, just load out the smokes and pushing max split and having, I'm not sure who the last one was, but Prone with the MK, like that right there, the clutch second place is huge. But I mean, before that, getting an airdrop landing in Hacienda and like end zone, like ridiculous. Like, oh my gosh, thank you PUBG for just a crazy night matches. We never really see Hacienda in games. To see that is just a treat. And again, the smokes that come out there, the play, the push max split, knowing that you wanted to make that play first, because the weaker side there on Ruthless, they would have had a way better position for them. So they didn't get the win, but they definitely got the position and did well getting max split taken out there.
I really thought it was interesting. Sorry about that. I really thought it was interesting how High Rollers Club, they kind of, they landed there, they started there. I saw them roll out with that, the Golden Murado. I even made a note of that. I was like, oh, that's nice, they got it. And then to bring it all right back there, it's like you said, you never really get to see that type of ending. Something else that really was interesting, I felt so bad for the vehicle flip. I missed who that was.
The vehicle flip? That was Night Raid.
Oh man, I feel for them. I have personally had that happen on stream, like everything, and you're vibing, you're rolling, and then you just, it's just a tiny, it's like, we got this, and then you're done.
Yeah. That Marauder, when it hits a little bump in the road, if you're speeding off, because that thing's fast, right? It's great. But if you just hit it just wrong, you're going to go crazy. And great thing is, like, I don't know if you guys know this, is you can jump out of a flipping vehicle and you'll be all right. You won't take any damage. But in a competitive match with people watching you rotating in the zone, rip. But I mean, they did make a way into that northwest compound, just northwest of Hacienda. There was a little showdown there with All In, Max Split coming from outside the zone, Celestial's a little bit from the side. But Max Split winning that confrontation, coming on top, giving them free reign, being able to come down from the north, ensures them to get that 3rd place finish there. So great job. I believe where our scores are up and updated.
All right, let's take a look. What do we got here?
Max Split on top, 11 frags, 21 points. So great job. And again, we're seeing it that the frags are coming into play. It doesn't necessarily come with the chicken dinner, but the chicken dinner and frags are great. And it's great to see that teams, even though they aren't getting the zone or getting blessed, they're making the best out of the situations, making situations early enough in the game to get those kills, to get the placement, and coming out on top. Fake Step Bros, 7 kills, 19 points, having Hacienda, Kings of Hacienda there, airdrop. I don't know what you guys did, up, down, left, right, A, B, select, start. I need to know. That's my spot. And if I can get airdrop there sometime too with the Golden Marauder, there's just no better way to win the match and get the chicken dinner. But with the kills there, great job. Ruthless, again, with the chicken dinner. 4 kills, 19 points tied. Not really tied. Fake Step Bros winning because of the points. So it do default to the kills to break ties. Celestials, that's consistency.
Absolutely.
Getting the chicken dinner game 2 and then getting 4th place in game 3. It's good to see them again. The Cinderella story.
Determination.
I'm trying not to cry here. All right. Great job, Celestials. High Rollers Club is again 7 kills, doing a great job. God sent up there as well. Vixens, hey, placement. This is their map.
And
so.
exactly, I was going to say, this is where they really do excel. They do very, very well on this map.
So looking at the scores, the top 3 teams in Miramar, max split 11 kills. And look, that consistency again. 10 kills in Sandhawk, 11 kills in Miramar.
Absolutely.
Great job. Fake Step Bros, 7 kills. High Rollers Club, 7 kills. Top 3 players. Seeing Gassy there again on top. X4 with 4 kills. And Sleek with 3. Top 3 players in the lobby. Gassy, Toxic, and Pre-Fire.
I believe Gassy was the one that was there at the very end, prone and well. And then it's really interesting if you kind of take a look across Miramar, Sandhawk, and Erangel. So you've got max split. You referenced them already. 11 kills in Miramar, 10 in Sandhawk. And then you look at like High Rollers, 7 in Miramar, 10 in Sandhawk. And same for Fake Step Brothers, 7 in Miramar, 8 in Erangel. So I mean, people were showing up today. They're turning out. Absolutely.
Yeah. And we're about to see it right here with the results of the game standings after game 3. Max Split, Fake Step Bros, Ruthless, High Rollers Club. Again, those 3 of those 4 teams again consistent on the kill feed in those 3 games. And look at the points, just so close together. Those top 7 teams within touching distance.
Absolutely.
But Max Split again jumping up 5 spots. 21 kills tonight so far, 42 total points. Fake Step Bros 41 total points, and Ruthless 41 total points. So really, really close. Crazy battles going out there. We'll say again, we saw Outcast. They won that chicken dinner game 1, but we saw in the stats that they do trail off. I'd like to see them change that right now going into Erangel.
Yeah, and it's funny, it's interesting looking at like Outcast. I mean, they only moved 1 section, but section 187 and Outcast, they were really hurting from the onset. I mean, they had solos running around fairly early on. So, and there was one fight going on. Let's see, it was Sarge and maybe it was High Rollers. Yeah, and then maybe Gonset. I mean, really, GG's to that dude. He stood his ground on that rock, throwing out the nades like he was determined.
Held his own.
Absolutely. So impressive plays.
And the crazy thing against Section 187 got some great first place finish, and I know that they're trying to get their steps and their feet back under them, especially after a possible weak second game. And that aggro, they leave themselves hanging with that solo that early in the game.
Absolutely.
Both Section 187 and Outcast. So it is a team sport. And as we saw with Fake Step Bros, Max Split, Ruthless in that end game, even Celestials coming in from that top down.
Correct.
The more players you have in the end game, the more opportunities you have to get those kills and just put those damage out and pick each other up. When you're down to 2 people, it's hard to make a decision.
And you can't count yourself out. I mean, you might go into that like, you know what I mean? There's a little bit of letdown that you might not be in the position that you want to be in, or you might not have the things that you want to have. But I mean, it's a golden reason as to why you just can't ever give up. There's always opportunity, and every little point matters. That's what everybody needs to remember. Every little point matters in this. If you're looking right here, I mean, 1 point. How many negative, 1 or positive 1s, 2s, you know what I mean? So everything counts. Everything is crucial. So good game plays by everybody.
One decision could change everything for these teams. And again, 3 days of competition. And so the decisions today definitely play for those teams that aren't in the top of talk, and we haven't been able to mention them yet today. They have 2 more days. We have 1 more match left here tonight in Erangel.
Yes.
So for them to take an opportunity, make a play, and it comes down to the playmakers, and it comes down to the teams that support those playmakers. So if they make a great call, we're going to see it. For those that don't pan out, rip. And again, I'd love to see some of those teams, again, just for fun, going out early in 2 games in a row, right? They were winning their division all 8 weeks of regular season. So I'd like to see them have a little bit of life in day one, because the last thing you want to do is go a little bit defeated.
Sure.
But again, more motivation to hit the gym and work at the things that didn't work out for you day one.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we can't, you can't count anybody out, and every time we would look into somebody, it's interesting, I'm watching it being cast, and then you've got several devices around here, so we can kind of like look in and see, I saw Gigi Bloodlust. Those two girls, they were hard holding. They were not going out without a fight. And just kind of being able to bounce in and see everybody. Everybody is really putting their heart and soul into this. And I think that's what's so amazing. You look at the comments and you look at just everybody that's coming together, and it really is encapsulating the peace, love, and PUBG ideology. So this is just a really fun thing to see, and there's plenty of opportunity for everybody to move on up.
Mm-hmm. And again, the opportunity to play for the money, to be seen, to have people come in and put in the work. Not only myself, just the whole cast, the crew, the back. Just for you guys, for the community, and it's a great way to give back and to see these teams, work hard to show that they deserve the recognition.
All right. Well, this is the last map of the night, guys. This is it right here. It's for all the marbles. It's Erangel, and we are going to send it over to Salty and Venus. Take it away, guys.
Final map of the night. Back to where we started again. I wonder if we will actually see them drop hot, because we just haven't for the whole. Well, it's actually been 4 games. The first game was completely dismissed on our fault, really. But yeah, it'd be good to see them drop in Pachinki. It'd be good to see Fake drop in there, because that's their usual spot, and see if they can clean up it like they usually do. Is Salty with us? Is he there?
Yeah, sorry about that. We're here. Thanks, Bill, for that. Sending it off. We're here, guys. Sorry about that.
Yep, we're in.
Where is the plain path headed, Venus?
You're still in our chat, Nids? Hello? Who's oh. We're starting off northwest and we're heading to the east coast, finishing up over Lipovka. Not covering a whole lot of the map at all, just the bottom kind of southeast corner. So military is probably going to be our hottest drop, if it is going to be hot at all. But there isn't much for many compounds for them to spread over on that main coast either. So we're going to see them heading for vehicles and heading as north as possible, I would expect, from this drop.
Yeah, look, I mean, the way the flight path was there is kind of odd the way they got to spread out here. It's going to be a military and lower map push here.
Yeah, it's yuck.
Yeah, for every team, yeah, exactly. They got out of the plane, they're just like, yuck. That's exactly what they said.
Yeah, you can just imagine them now. They are dropped into military main base already. We have Bound for Glory in there, alongside
Fake Step Brothers, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, looks like we've got what we got over here. We have a team of 16, which is GG Bloodlust coming over here with Ruthless at the end over at Novo. Interesting to see how they play that out there. Looks like part of the team is still floating in and floated out there as well. Everyone's kind of towards the center there. Looks like Outcast has Pachinki all to themselves here. A few of the teams are rotating out. Oh, looks like we've got Storm. Fake just took down a Bound for Glory member there.
Several,
out here.
I think.
Oh, several actually. Okay, yeah. Wow, wow. Like it went through.
One left
kill
up.
feed dropped right there, and yeah, Bound
There you
for
go.
Glory was finished out by Fake Stepbrothers there in military base.
Storm picking up 3 of those kills to themselves there too, straight
Yeah,
away.
it went by so quick. I saw Storm like a couple times, and I wasn't sure if it was Nox, but it was not.
It was just boom, gone. There wasn't any thirsting involved though. I think they did allow all the players just to be knocked and then came in and finished off the last one.
Interesting tactic here by Bloodlust down there. They're kind of We got the small compounds there towards the bridge and stuff, and they're looking out. They're split a little bit.
Those little compounds actually hold pretty decent loot over there if you can get into them, and it's in a good position as well. No matter what way the zone falls, whether it be it moves over to military or if it moves away, you have that position to gatekeep either side if you want to.
Yeah, you could rush the bridge there, or like you said, take advantage and sit on the other side of the bridge, just gatekeeping, waiting for people to push in.
That could also be an option for Zoo right now in their position, and for All In right on the other side, the main side of the East Bridge right now. Zone is actually pretty nice for them moving into the next one.
Yeah, for the world map, it's pretty big right now, just centered off there. It didn't really shoot to one side or the other there, so it most likely will end up centering on school. I think it might do a hard shift towards Pachinki in the lower. I don't see it going towards farm at Milta, but it's a possibility we could have a bridge finish.
And it is still a possibility that it could be there, and we've seen a lot of hard shifts tonight. There's a lot of nasty zones that some of our teams have fallen
Looking
victim
up
to the
on
play zone.
Team 13 Zoo here. They're kind of just looting and scooting, running around, trying to stay away from people here. But they have Team 9 there, which is All In, looking right there. Oh, Team 16 pushing across one of the bridges there already. That is bloodlust there. Looks like they sent a scout out, which is Julia. She's going to go check it ahead. Hopefully she doesn't get pinched by Team Zoo here.
Yeah, Zoo are waiting right at the other side. Are they going to expect her so early, though, on a push across?
I don't think so, but I don't know if they're aware of Team 9 being there as well, which is All In. Luna's right on her tail there, so they got dual vehicles there. Looks like Zoo's also loading up in a vehicle, kind of rotating there. Gigi, Luna, and Julia are heading towards the same route, or are they going to split it here? Looks like they might split it at the gas station.
They've
And
split
take
off a
both
little
compounds.
bit. Yeah, and they've stopped short of any conflict as well. So Zoo and All In are both teams still north of them. But it still gives Bloodlust the chance to gatekeep and bridge camp on those teams that are moving over from Novo and military base too.
And just to make things better, the Ginger Zone came right in on the bridge right there on the end there. It looks like Zoo's going to rush in towards the team there, but one is rotating in a vehicle. Looks like he's going to run away now. He's like, never mind.
Yeah, Bloodlust was making the move in towards them, and they're like, out. The Ginger Zone out.
Yeah, looks like All In is being patient there near the bridge. I'm pretty sure they hear some of the vehicles run around, but they're not going to wait for it. Looks like they got Team 4, Max Split, just on the outside of them, though. 2 of them in the vehicle. Looks like they might be scouting it out away from Milta there.
Celestials this time chosen to play it really safe. They've gone to Primorsk and got the whole place to themselves. But obviously they have ended up further away from zone. Primorsk not presenting the best vehicle spawns either, so they're gonna.
Oh no! And we got shots down here. All In shooting over there towards Team 16, which is Bloodlust. We've got Team Ruthless also pushing in from the bridge side there, but looks like they're going to go far beach side there on the gas station side. And they're going to rotate out and away to one of the other compounds here. As far as everyone else, they're just kind of moving along slowly here. You got Team Celestial down there in Primo just hanging out, no one near them, so they're pretty chill. They still got fake stepbrothers in the military base here.
Yeah, they are still down there in Prim, but like I said, they're gonna have to watch for their vehicle spawns because there isn't a lot down that end at all.
Yeah,
it's always very scarce in that corner of the map.
Yeah, it gets rough. Usually you might find a buggy or, everyone's favorite vehicle, the 3-wheeled motorcycle.
You blow the tire out first and make sure you sit in the sidecar.
It's a death trap. I don't care what you say.
Yes, it's horrible. They need to take that away. They're putting in planes and all sorts now as well, and they're still leaving that.
I feel
green
safer in
logo.
the glider. I feel safer in the glider than I do in the three-wheel striker.
I don't. I can't even get that glider off the ground. I'm terrible.
Looks like we've got section 187 right up here on top of OC, which is Outcast. See if they're going to push in there, but they got. Oh, I think Outcast is aware that they moved down there. They're up at the church here, so a little bit of a hill advantage. They can look down in the compound that section 187 is in.
Nice bit of cover as well from the building. Godson.
Godson Tardik just took. I'm sorry, I said that name wrong. All right. Just took down Piddles. Poor Piddles. Where is this action going on here? Where do we catch it? They are in the middle of between shelter and the school area here. Looks like he is going to send out a grenade. It looks like across the road, right towards that buggy there, but doesn't know that he's off to the left towards the tree. But he's got his teammates there down the hill getting ready to push down. One is going to rotate up, it looks like, and the other two might go across the road or just maintain that side to try to help. They know their teammate is trying to get in there.
Pinda Boy looks like he's trying to go for the off angle right here. And the height advantage onto Godson. He sees them as well, and he's trying to spray the life out of them from up here.
They got to watch out for Ruthless, though. Pinnaboy might get stuck by Ruthless pre-fire here. Might end up getting shot there. Oh, and is there another one knocked? Oh, did they get in? Did Gassy move in to get that revive? Did they get close enough? They're smoking the area out here, waiting and watching for Godson. Ooh, another nade out. A little bit of damage. Going to use the move a buggy tactic here to get in behind the smoke there to revive his teammate. Just in time there. Just in time. 1 HP left there, looked like. Maybe 2.
Just managed to get there in the nick of time. And that buggy could have been the death of him as well, to be honest.
Yeah, they could have just lit it up, but I think they're also being patient here. Ooh, is that a nade out or another smoke there? Oof.
It was a nade in on them, both Gassy and Pittles right here.
It'll be interesting to see their other 2 teammates the way they want to push in on this, but I'm pretty sure Godson's going to be aggressive and try to finish this one out and take those points.
They are a very aggressive team, but they've completely changed their view again on this one. Max split. They've come back down off the hill, back into the compound. There's a car 98 sitting right next to them. I hope any of them have a sniper.
That's right. We need some sniping action going on here.
We need some sniping. Show us some headshots.
Pew pew. Where's that one tap? No. 4 shots out here between Godson and then Molly out inside the building there. Upstairs looks like. Oh, yep, they're gonna push in here. They said, nope, we're not waiting. Oh, a grenade down, and Tartik got knocked by the grenade.
Awesome.
Ooh, not just one of them, but 2 of them took some heavy damage here. 1 knock there. Said, yeah. He's like, push in on my buddy, see what happens. Oh, another grenade out by Pinda Boy. Tacking down, man. This is now 2v1 action with 2 knocks going on here with a third party out to the side, I think. Trey stuck on the corner there. It's a good position, but you can also get pinched there if one person goes one way and they split it on you. And it looks like they're going to both push the same way. They're right up on the tree. Oh, and he gets a knock there. Oh, and there it is. They ended up knocking him and finishing it out.
We still have a Jag left to move in onto this fight, though. He's pushing him from the other side of the road. Utilities out, nades are out.
Yeah, I think Jag's just being patient here. He hears him pushing in. He sees him there, and Tsuki ended up getting taken down finally by the end. More grenades out here. Shots exchanged there. Lat and Crypt just got taken down by Lat and Hoda with a grenade. Shots out there, and Godson Jag ended up getting taken down by Peanut Boy, and a team for Max Split ended up taking them out right there in that compound.
What a fight, though. That was awesome. You seen them split up 2 and 2 and try and take it together, and then they pull back down to take another angle. And they deserve to win that. Really, they did. They deserve
Yeah,
to win
it,
that
it was.
fight.
Yeah, it was it's, a 3v2 coming in there and pushing in, and they were heavy there too. But the two that nade right in the building as soon as they pushed by his teammate there was just spot on, and that heavy damage there just didn't help him.
I know, right? I mean, Trey was even lucky to have not been knocked by that. I think that took him down to about maybe 10 HP as well. So that first nade done so much damage it forced Trey
Still
to.
got section 187 there headed towards the bridge. Looks like towards the Yasna. They're on the move there, but they've got team at 15, which is DN1 Gaming. We haven't seen much there. They kind of just creep along. They're going for those points. They're going to rotate up. I think same path there. They might actually follow section 187.
They do seem to be keeping more to the edges of the zone DN1 in the last few games.
Well, you got to play smart. This is for the end game. This is for the championship. You
That's
can't.
it. I mean,
you got to get it out there.
This is only day one, so if they can make it up in placement points right now, and then if there's anything that they need to do in kills, then they can try and frag out in the last day if need be. But if they're getting the points in placement right now, then yeah, definitely play it that way, play it that game.
Yeah, it looks like everyone. This is kind of like the Miramar match. Everyone's kind of just slowly creeping in. Not rushing in. They're not 4 vehicle rotating right now. Except for team section 187 at the top there, but there's no one really near them. So
yeah, everyone's in there though, and everyone's quite comfortable. There's no one far north, but they're still managing to stay spread enough to keep out of each other's way for the time being.
Yeah, I could see some really quick, heavy action happening here between Fake Stepbrothers, Zoo, possibly Vixen, and Celestials there, just in that center little square area there between the roads.
Yeah. I'm really missing out on the sniping action in these games, though.
I know. I've been waiting for some peeks and just quick, instant one taps, and those rage answers you see in the chat. Like, why me?
I think it might be 187 and OC that are going to come to head next at the edge of Yasnaya here.
That's what it looks like. Oh, but now we have the rotation there. We got Ruthless there rotating up towards a mansion area, but there's you got J Rex and Nightshade up there. Night Raid.
Nightshade, that sounds like a gladiator name or something.
Damn. I'm pretty sure it's like a
back in the day
character or something, yeah.
Oh, was it? It's like I recognize that name.
That's right. Yeah, no, section 187, one of them is pushing back up. Oh, that's why they're pushing back up. Outcast coming in there hard, sending shots out. They said, not today. This is our compound. That's team 3 there. Yep, he's peeking in on there. They got a little bit of the compound there. But, it looks like End is taking shots here by Sarge. Brownie might also see them take advantage on this. Everyone else is kind of rotating up towards the top on the left side of the map there. We have, 3 teams up there rotating. Hard there.
Who's this? Oh, Celestials are...
They're coming in hard, straight to the center there. What a tactic here.
Yeah, like straight in.
Yeah, they're not messing around. They're going straight for the bridge. I think they're going for the top side. I think that's what they're going to try to do. Oh, and they stopped,
They're just like,
though.
peep, peep, coming through.
And they stopped, but they've got team... Was that 18? Team 18 right there. Yeah, this is Death Angels right there on top of them. Oh, and they're knocked right there. Wiggles is knocked.
Crashing.
That's not good.
Oh, crashing that gas station.
Mango just threw a nade and took out Tiga. Solo just got knocked by Mango as well.
I think he's seen them coming.
Oh, and they finished that one out there. Oh, no.
I think they seen them coming. They had that nade prepped. It went down far too fast and took them down too early. Like, they had that nade prepped for
if Fake Step Brothers wanted some easy points right now because they're close enough they could push in. But, looks like they're taking damage right now. Ruthless getting shot up by Outcast. Looks like Platty is going to just dip out of there as one of his teammates gets knocked and taken down.
Still out in open field, though. Looks like he's trying to push in more to central
Oh,
Yasnaya
no,
right now.
we're back up here with Vixen. Team Vixen getting shot at. A few of them getting knocked.
Vixens.
Oh, and it looks like they might get taken out and finished there by, was that section 187, I think.
I hate seeing the girls' teams go out. I'm not being sexist. But,
But they knocked one player as they go out there too. I've
love seeing them
noticed
dominate.
between the way female teams play compared to male teams, and they both have their tactics. I'm not gonna lie, and it does work to their favor depending on how
You
well they
should
play
try
together.
playing in an all-female scrim. It is sweaty as I swear.
I've watched
All
a bunch.
fem-
I've been on teams when it's been all females, and it's definitely interesting.
Yeah, it is sweaty. Like it's full send all the time.
Mhm. That's why I laugh when I was like, "Well, I'm a girl gamer." No, you're a gamer. If you're good, you're just a gamer. We're all gamers, right?
Yeah, we're just gamers. So yes, Naya, still have Ruthless and Outcast.
Yeah, it looks like we got Fake Step Brothers right there as well with Team High Rollers. They're gonna rotate separate ways though. Looks like Fake is gonna send out a scout there towards the bottom of the zone there, maybe towards the center, but Ginger Zone's there hard. We'll see if that takes out anybody. Always
Zone
that.
has actually been nice-ish, to be fair. I mean, it could have fallen really southeast and given them just that open field with the hay bales to play on. So, they should be grateful they've got
Well,
what they have for this
well,
one.
we have a bridge finish here, but it's not exactly down by military, like I said. And a little
Yeah.
off from school, but I was close. I was close. Oh, looks like Toxic is knocked there. OC Sarge just taken down. I think it was Toxic that shot there, which is Team 10. That is High Rollers Club.
Yeah, it was High Rollers. It took him out. He
I
was trying.
think
I think he
Brownie
just tried
is
to hit
being
the ground.
revived right now. Or no, I'm sorry, he's reviving someone right now? Yes, he's reviving. His teammate didn't load in for me there. Oh, Buggy just sent over the hill there. His teammate
Cool,
coming in
full
hot.
send with the buggy.
He's like, I got you, buddy. I got you. Yeah. High Rollers Club just on the outskirts there. Looks like Hitman just took down Hydrix there. So we got shots towards the top of the zone there, northwest.
all in on the northeast side right here. Trying to play the safe game and move in with the blue zone, all rotating in vehicles, but could possibly be moving into exact same position right on top of Night Raiders and 187.
Oh, and we got shots out here with Team 15, which is DN1 Gaming fighting up there with Team 4 Max. But like everyone's sending shots out like different directions now. A few people knocked here. Looks like Aden is knocked as well as one of the Section 187 members.
Yeah, Night Raid was just cleaned up there by 187. Puts them onto 8 kills for game number 4.
Yeah, Night Raid was pinched right there too. There's a few teams just kind of shooting blatantly random spots wherever they heard shots at. You can see like the arrows just going back and forth here. Looks like is it Ruthless King is knocked or is it Genesis? Looks like Genesis is knocked, but he's down towards the waterway. He might be able to save with them. I'm not sure if his teammates can push in and get there. Looks like there's a few Ruthless members right there, kind of gatekeeping the bridge, if you will.
DN they have decent positioning for this game. If they can use it to their advantage, they could pick off quite a few kills from here. Just need to be careful of Ruthless on the other side of the bridge, noticing them and creeping in behind.
Section 187, PIG Pig was knocked. We have also AIV knocked, which is Team 9. That is all-in member. But yeah, you're right. If they can hold that there, they'll be fine. Now they just got to watch out for Ruthless getting those third parties up here, like pushing in on the hillside there, just off the river.
Yeah, I mean they don't have far to move into zone, but I think Ruthless is it could possibly be their biggest.
Yeah, DN1 Gaming's they're just watching the outside there. I believe they think they're gatekeeping in a way because they don't hear shots behind them, but they always got to be aware of those teams that are on the bridge and in the zone still.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They don't seem to be bringing their attention in that direction much at all.
Oh, they're gonna now because Ruthless is sending out shots towards Team 10 High Rollers Club there, so now they are aware of who's around them.
187 might have a hard rotate into this zone here.
GG Bloodlust might be all right there. Oh, nope, never mind. They got Max Split kind of pushing down at that bottom, too, so they might actually run into each other here. It looks like, yeah, Toxic is knocked down there. Gingerbread's going to move in, see if he can get that revive, hopefully.
Bloodlust coming in straight on top of Max Split here. They've already Max
Oh,
Split already
zone
got
is
nades
moving
out.
fast here, though.
Yep,
They're gonna
yep.
have to be careful where the zone is moving so fast. Bloodless GG. I think you're right. They need to just be careful there as Team 16. They had the area, but man, this is a hard shift. Oh,
It was
down
Outcast
there.
that put in the damage towards.
That's what I'm saying. As soon as you get into a tiny area here, they're taking any shots they can in any
What?
direction here. Fake Storm is knocked. We have Geo Llama knocked as well.
That was Outcast though that took out Max Split from right across the water, I think there.
Yeah, that's just, you know, that's the split there. Oh, Ruthless King is sending shots towards Rep in there. Looks like Team 18 is Death Angels is just being very patient here. Just waiting it out. Yuki is knocked down there. That's Team 16, which is Bloodlust. Zone being so mean here. Can only Fox a lot get the revive there. I think they did. Mango just. Oh, is that? No, that's. I thought it was a sniper. I was getting excited there. All right, and we had a DP knock there. A lot of AR action this match here. A lot of action down to the drop there. Looks like Gingerbread is knocked after getting a revive on his teammate there. Let's see if Reppin can get back around to possibly help him out. Yuki was knocked his back up, it looks like.
Who's this here? Platty in the water. He's just like floating it out. Float it out, buddy. Stay low. Let them fight.
Like, I'll stay low. He's like, I'll keep bobbing under the water. They won't notice me, right? He's like, I'm center. Technically, we'll make it to the end.
Just become the fish. Oh,
and everyone is pushing into the center here. This is going to be just pandemonium here. In the water, we have... What are they doing in the water? What's going on in the water here? It's a party. It's a pool party. Underwater? Was he shooting underwater? What?
Does that thing? Yeah, the glitch still works. If you're in a vehicle underwater, then it was still allowing you to heal, throw nades, and shoot and everything.
Oh my goodness, that just happened there as they take down. They say, why not? It's not a dossier, it's a submarine.
I thought it was a game glitch, but apparently it had been played in PMCO and was actually allowed. So
we've got 4 teams left here, 10 people still alive. It looks like Section 187 is going to probably end up fighting more here of OC and Team 19. I'm sorry, not Team 19. Team 18, which is Death Angels.
Yeah, Death Angels still with one under the water too, but not in zone.
No, definitely not. You don't want to be stuck in that position having to run up a hill with zone on your tail, being stuck near the water there. It's not good.
Yeah, the zone is going to come out a river now anyway, and the only opposition they have behind them.
We got Outcast here just chilling in the water, just waiting patiently. He's like, yeah, I'm not going to pop out yet. Let's let them fight it out. Oh, and someone spotted him already, so is shooting towards him. Oh, it looks like Mango taken down by the blue zone here. Zone coming in. A lot of smokes out here. Man, well, I mean, it could be Bloodlust. They could pull this out as Section 187. Going to have the shots there, or are they going to, there's not really hilltop advantage here because they're all on the hill.
They have those UASs positioned nicely for cover right here too, but they may want to blow them before.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got one smoke in there an awful lot. I would probably waste some ammo there just to do that. Take one person there, throw some ammo towards that. Grenades out, Molly's out here. Oh no, Luna is knocked from the Molly. Section 187 pressing hard with mollies and grenades. Julia behind the vehicle that's not exploded yet. Taking damage here heavy. Yuki is down to like 1 HP there. Gonna fight it out to the end, and there you have it, folks. Holy cow. Look at that. Section 187 coming out with the win. 12 kills, 1 person on that squad. The points they're pulling in this. The points.
12, 16, 17, 19 kill game for 187. GG's to them. Well deserved for that chicken dinner. It was like old school Battlefield right there. You know, like a scene from Braveheart, and they were just like charge at the end, like full on. All 4 of them at once. Everything going out. Smokes, mollies, nades everywhere, and I am so pleased that Bloodlust got to where they did, but like the way they pushed at the end, I don't think they had any chance left at all.
Yeah, and I think Section 187 was very aggressive that match. Like they played it through well. They followed through with all of the rotations. They had a few scouts out there at a couple spots, and it's just slow and steady as everyone kind of just made their way to center. It's kind of like that Miramar match. They just slowly, went in. It wasn't a quick pace, rush here, rush there, keep looting, keep rotating like we normally see in some of these matches.
I think that's the highest frags that we've seen so far, right? Like
Yeah.
19, yeah.
Yeah, and nobody fragged themselves this match. Round of applause for all of you guys. You're amazing.
No one blew themselves up this time. But yeah, they deserved that win, and maybe they've played the last few games like a little bit slower and thought, okay, so last game of the night, we're just gonna frag out and own it, and that's what they done. And like that push at the end was fantastic. Like everything just came out, and all four of them pretty much all in unison just push all at once.
Yeah, I love seeing the split there with a little bit of water, a little bit of bridge, some hills. Like there's a few places you have to do, but the moves running in there with the vehicle there. I didn't realize it still worked like that. Yeah, that was pretty smooth there. Driving that vehicle straight in, taking out. I think it was more than one person.
Yeah, there was Outcast on it at the same time as, I don't know if it was maybe Death Angels ran a vehicle in at the same time. I can't remember.
Yeah.
One of them was shot as soon as they hit the water, but what the other one managed to survive, and I think was taking shots from the back of the buggy.
Yeah, I think that'll be
Like
great.
That would be
I
awesome.
believe we're coming up on an intermission here, if I'm not mistaken, a short one, and then they'll probably go over some stats and stuff like that. We might be getting into some giveaway raffles here, I believe.
Oh, nice.
So that'll be interesting.
Well,
and
good
we'll
luck, everyone.
send it off back to Belle and Vaughn.
Nice, Fox.
Season 1 championship, but that's just day one. We've got a ton of other things going, and what an ending. Can you believe that ending? The whole time, we kind of thought, oh, it's gonna go Yasnaya, and then it shifted to the bridge, and then it shifted to the water? Are you kidding me? Like, there's no cover there. There's like 3 stones. There's a pebble over here and a rock, maybe. I mean, nobody, it's all hill. There were so many just crazy things that happened right then. One of the moments I thought was great and that most people don't know is the buggy situation in the water.
Yeah.
So, if you're in a buggy, you can, as you said, you can use a full heal, correct? Full med kit? That's crazy. You can throw nades from that thing, so hold your breath.
Yeah. Don't hold your breath. The zone and how that progressed, Section 187 coming down from Yasnaya, and Pig. I think I have to highlight Pig. I don't know how well he did on frags, but I was watching him, and he was supporting his team as an Overwatch, hitting those sniper shots, which allowed... It just opened the door for the other three to just keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing.
Absolutely.
And carrying that way into the water. And again, that I think as a caster's dream, great job to Salty and Venus for one, bringing us
outstanding.
And then that's a caster's dream, being able to say charge and going into that water, like, oh my gosh, all three teams going in all at once. We had Fake Step Bros, Outcast, High Roller Scub, making that charge in the water, and Outcast being prepared for it. I think that's the big one. Having that buggy, knowing that if it goes water, that's one of the things as an IGL myself, if it's going Raz or toward Georgia Pool or toward Yasnaya, having a buggy ready, because in endgame being able to heal off in the back of a buggy, high IQ play for Outcast, also for Death Angels getting the kill on Outcast from the passenger seat, but this is just way to get that third place finish. And again, Section 187 showing up.
Showing up with 19 kills. That's insane. 12 of those alone were from End.
Yeah.
And it sounds to me like the scores are actually up. So let's go ahead and take a look at that.
Yeah, Section 187, 20 kills. 35 total
I thought it was
points
19. Man, I wrote it down wrong.
with that winner chicken dinner. So that's the first time we've seen it tonight, where the number one team also had the most kills and points. So
that's huge. That's
off.
huge
That's
for
the
them.
reason why they're coming in first place in the league. Death Angel showing up again. If anybody wants a berth into being able to get a piece of this cash, Death Angel's showing it right there. Outcast, consistency. Erangel. Great job, Outcast, there again. GG Bloodlust.
They really came in strong. I was rooting for them.
Yeah.
I made that comment off camera. I was like, man, I really want them to do so well. They put up a fight, especially right there at the end where there's a hill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's it. There's
3
nothing
rocks.
there. Yeah, a rock maybe and a really, really tall, wide piece of grass. So that's it. You got nothing to work with. So hats off to everybody that was in that end zone because it went to pandemonium that fast. I mean, I'm watching the screen and then you just see everything, just shots fired. It's like, okay, it's game time. Let's go.
Yeah. And for them to come out on top, they had the high ground. Great job. Again, love to see those teams at the bottom we hadn't been able to mention, and being able to mention them. Again, way to show up in game 4. Ruthless on that list as well. Again, they had the chicken dinner coming back. Max Split doing great. Fake Step Rollers, High Rollers Cub, all the way down the line. Let's take a look at the kill zone. Again, brought to you by Patreon. You guys are free to become a Patreon supporter. That goes a long way to support us and continuing to provide this content and this competition for you guys.
And this type of level of production.
Yes. Top 3 teams in Erangel, Game 4, Section 187 with 20 kills.
Wow.
Outcast with 7. Death Angels with 6. Top 3 players, End with 12. X with 4. And Ivea with 4 as well.
4.
Top 3 teams in the lobby tonight. Section 187 with 37 frags. Max Split with 26. Fake Step Brothers with 23. And again, the top 3 players tonight End with 18. Gassy with 10. And Storm with 10 kills as well. Great job, guys.
Yeah, this has just been a really exciting night overall. I think it's interesting to see where the standings have landed after this first night.
That's a big jump from Section 187, hopping up 5 spots to first place, 66 points going into Game 2. That's huge. Ruthless also 52 points. Max Lit, they're third place. And those two, I'm not patting myself on the back, but I did pick those Section 187 and Max Lit. So great to see them at the top. Fake Step Brothers. Again, those top teams. I mean, Section 187 really separated themselves with that game.
Absolutely.
With those 20 kills. But everybody else in the lobbies just one game away from taking that first place.
Right. That's what we just kind of want to keep reiterating to everybody, that you're one game away from potentially changing everything. So nothing is set in stone. Huge props to everybody that has come out and showed up tonight. But don't count anybody out at this time.
Teams to point out again, Death Angels hopping up there. Now they're in ninth place, right there in the middle of the field, right in the pack, jumping up those 4 spots. GG Bloodlust as well. And again, exciting day 1 of PLP.
It has been nonstop action. Yeah. It really has. I was glad to see some sniping actually going on there in the end too.
Yeah, Pig was hitting those shots, man. Great job again. Crazy zones tonight.
Oh man, and it's only getting started, guys. Like I said, this is the first night. We will be back here again tomorrow night and the night after that. We've got 12 games, four games over 3 nights, equaling 12 games. Before we do anything further, I want to make sure to remember to thank our sponsors tonight. Guerrilla Gaming, who is coming out big, making this worth it. Top 3 teams are going to walk away with $800 combined, $500 for the first team, $200 for the second team. I started to say something else and I got nervous. I had to look over for confirmation. $200 for second place and $100 for the first place team. Also a big shout out to Galaxy Hound. They are the merch. They're repping all of this merch. So make sure you can get this. You can get what, Von Chang is wearing. We've also got, a plethora of other things, mugs and water bottles and everything. So make sure you go over to galaxyhound.com, check out all the PLP merch and use code PLP Bella with a capital B. That'll get you 20% off anything that you're looking at purchasing right now.
All caps Bella.
Oh, all caps. I lied.
Lowercase PLP.
All caps Bella.
All caps Bella.
My bad.
It's all good. 20%, man.
20%. You cannot give that up right now.
Yeah. So again, shout out Galaxy Hound. 4 jerseys being donated to the winners of the finals, as well as this amazing trophy. That's not Galaxy Hound. This is actually handcrafted. You can't buy this anywhere. I don't know if you can put a price tag on it.
It's
if
beautiful.
you want to put a price tag on it, send me an offer. I'll let me know. We can custom make these, but we are going to be giving each one of the starting members of the winning team a helmet, as well as a custom-made jersey for them. So a lot on the line again, but most grateful for Guerrilla Gaming with the prize pool. They had $500 first place, $200 second place, $100 first place.
Absolutely. Make sure you're following them on all their socials as well as the PLP. Make sure to go to peaceloveandpubg.com. That's going to give you all of the information you want. Season 2 is coming up for signups. Discord information is in there as well. So what are you doing? Make sure you go over there, hit that up. And then, is there anything else before we?
There was a tiny thing about a giveaway. So for you people in chat, 1, thank you for being here. We appreciate you, and I hope that you're enjoying the content. But while you're here, we want to give you guys an opportunity to win some cash in game. So throughout this weekend, for every 10 minutes you're in chat, you're going to be earning points. And then at the culmination of this weekend, you'll be able to redeem those points for tickets. And then we'll be doing a big giveaway. We'll be giving out $100 in UC.
Wow, so, that's huge. There's a lot of outfits in game I would personally like to own right now. Can I get my name in on this too?
Are you in
Hold
chat?
on, I'm getting in chat.
But yeah, excited. Thank you guys again for being here.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we will see you guys back here tomorrow night, same time, same place. Make sure to tune in so that you can cheer your favorite team on in the PLP Season 1 Championship. All right, we will, I'll turn it over to Vaughn, but I appreciate this. This has been a fun evening, and we will see you guys back here tomorrow.
I guess we're only saying is we love you guys. Peace, love, PUBG.
PUBG.